Good night. I think we should be live, y'all. We live, y'all. I think.
I'm looking at yours right now. Yeah, it said we live.
We
Okay,
are
we
Trying to make
live.
sure yours is going live though.
Yes. Let's get
Yes, it
into
is. We
it.
live.
All right, y'all. Hey, people in the chat. Not too many of y'all, but let them come on in. Come on in.
Uh-huh.
We
Start
see.
here, okay?
Look, in the words of Nene, come on and get this.
Come,
Yes, come on and get this.
come on and get it. Y'all, welcome to another episode of the Highly Controversial the Podcast. Okay. We're gonna get
period.
to some good juicy drama this week.
Mhm.
But first,
Yep.
we gotta introduce the panel, y'all. Y'all
Ah,
already know. I'm
I
Legend.
love this.
I'm Legend, and this is the Legend Experience. You on my page or whatever. I do little reviews and stuff. I be having fights in my videos too. I like to watch the fights. You know, I love to watch the tussles. But that's all about me. Let's go to Movie Bay.
Hey, you guys, I'm Movie Bay. I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that is the type of content you like, you might as well stick around and hit the subscribe button.
Hey,
Y'all got
okay, come
y'all.
on.
Y'all got y'all's taglines. I ain't got one, but mine is great. Y'all know I go with the flow. Whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. It's nothing planned. I talk about a little bit of everything. Oh, I just realized Legend got this up here. See, Legend. But yeah, I talk about a little bit of everything. You're gonna see a little bit of everything on my page. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button, and y'all see us weekly.
Heard. Come on, favorite homegirl.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? January Flowers here, your favorite homegirl. And if you're seeing me, then you know it's time for us to get into the highly controversial podcast with Legend, Movie Bay, and G. We getting into it. I cover well, right now the only show I'm covering is Baddies, but yeah. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. All right, now let's get straight into the first drama.
Halle Bailey's ex DDG is accusing her of keeping him away from their son Halo. Nearly 6 months after DDG and Halle announced their breakup, the rapper is accusing the Little Mermaid actress of keeping him from their 15-month-old son. DDG explains during a live stream shared to YouTube on March 8th, quote, "I just don't want it to come to the point where he's like, all right, my pop's not around. That's my main thing. I was more frustrated and annoyed than anything." DDG, who also details the custody predicament in a song titled Don't Take My Son he releases ahead of the live stream, emphasizes that he felt laying out the back and forth on a track was his only option. He adds, quote, "I never spoke on it for the simple fact that I don't like putting y'all in my real life business, but I'm like, okay, I don't know what else to do." However, the 27-year-old who split from Halle in October after over a year together notes that he doesn't want to take legal action concerning the custody dispute. He says during the live stream, quote, "I don't want to go to court. It's going to get extremely messy and it don't have to happen. I think it's in her best interest to not want to go to court either, where we can just have a clear understanding." E! News has reached out to reps for Halle regarding DDG's latest comments, but has not yet heard back.
Look at them, they do look cute. But
Lauren,
also, there was
yeah.
a video that Halle had released on Snapchat or whatever, and she was talking.
Good morning, Snap. I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV and do not feel good at all. So sorry I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself. Yeah, any mommies have any tips for this cold? We both have fevers on and off. We went to the doctor yesterday. She gave us medicine. She just told us to rest, lots of fluids and everything. But any other tips would be welcome and needed. Love you guys.
So basically, DDG, as y'all saw, he went online and he had like a long video where he was just talking about him and Holly's issues or whatever. And she later put that video on Snapchat talking about how she's taking care of her child with RSV. How y'all feeling about it? Are y'all on DDG side, Halle side, or Halo side? Are y'all all about the kids?
Team Halo. No, it's fine. Team Halo. I would first like to start off by saying I applaud DDG for being a father. It's not many young men out there who do step up to the plate, so I applaud him for doing that and wanting to be active in his son's life. However, in this particular situation, in this particular scenario, there's lots of layers to this because on his stream, and I quote, I feel like I can't be a father when I want to be a father. So I don't know if it's how he worded it, but it's the when I want to be a father is giving like you get to pick and choose when you want to be a dad. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. Number two, why are you popping up over my house unannounced? Where's the call? Where's the text? I could have let you know that, hey, today is not a good time. And then the third thing, my third point is the baby is sick. RSV is very serious, especially when it comes to infants. I understand that you want to be around your child while they're sick, but you can catch that too. Like you stay where you at, and when he feel better, then you could come and do whatever you want to do. That's my opinion about it.
I can see that. I understand that. I don't know. Do y'all feel like he don't want to take it to court because then she's going to be able to put in writing that he can't have Halo on stream? Because she really do not like having Halo on stream and stuff.
And I don't blame her for that because I feel like and that's the thing with this society now, they like to overexpose their children. When I say that, putting them on social media, and then when y'all are public figures like that too, and then your child is so visibly shown on social media, people know what your kid looks like. Then when they see you going up in real life, walking around, they think they can come up and talk to you and hold your kid and want to take pictures with your kid. There's certain things I feel like a kid should be away from. Putting them on a live stream to benefit, because that's essentially what it is too, in my opinion. I feel like DDG is using his son as a way for clicks. DDG has his own notoriety and his own clout per se, but I do believe he's been using that baby for his advantage when it comes to monetization and clout and all that stuff. So I'm on her side in regards to protecting the child from the public. Because me personally, a kid at his age, I wouldn't have my kid on social media.
How
like
old
that.
is he? How old is he?
I think
How old is
Halo
he?
He might be no less than 2.
Yeah,
he might be
How old is
1 or 2.
DDG?
DDG is
DDG
27
got to be
years
like
old.
26. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's like, what, 24, 25?
24.
Yeah, they're young.
Okay.
She's 24.
Well, I ain't gonna say he young, but yeah.
They still
I mean,
young,
honestly, right. Like, I don't know.
27, his prefrontal is developed.
I'm not a parent, but you know, they say you never fully ready. You know, they say
That's
you
true.
always
true.
different with number one than you was with number two. If you had
That's
two
true.
kids, they say the first one is like, and then the second one is like, go ahead, you could babysit for me. But in this case, you know, I want what's best for the baby. Like, if that's her biggest thing, y'all telling me, because you know I'm somewhat new to the story. If that's what y'all telling me is the streams, then it has to be stopped. I would start with just a conversation, you know, partner to partner, you know, keep them off stream. If it's a problem, we can get legal, you know what I'm saying? But I think they should do what's best for the baby in this situation. And I think he should have, if it was possible, if he was able to
Not the
control
whole
his
song.
emotions, he should have maybe waited. You know what I'm saying? To do that live that he did expressing his feelings, but maybe he didn't have anyone to talk to about it.
So what do y'all think about, because I guess the reason why he got on the live stream is because he says that he doesn't have access to his son whenever he wants to. Do y'all feel, especially because they are no longer in a relationship, should he be able to have access to his son whenever he wants to?
I do believe so, because and we know what norms are nowadays. A lot of women that have kids at younger ages with younger men, they're not typically as hands-on. So I feel like him wanting to see his kid is good, but it really depends on what you're doing with your child. Are you really spending the time with your child, or are you using your child as a money grab? And that seems like, to me, her biggest issue.
What
But
money is he getting from the? Oh, so people tip
clickbait,
him more on the streams when he got the
and
baby
he's
than when he
getting
was
more
home by
views.
himself.
He's the way I view it, it looks strategic to me. And DDG's not stupid. He's very smart. He built his own fame off of YouTube. He knows what garner, and he's gotten. I remember what is it called, Zooted or whatever. Because Seven from Baddies and BGC, she was a part of his little crew where he was pretty much helping everybody else grow their
Of
YouTube
course, you
presence.
saw that video. Seven and her friend
You
went up
know,
there.
you know,
G is a
but
trip,
he
y'all. Yes.
he knows how to build off of just cloud clicks. He knows what he's doing. So of course, which to me, whenever I saw that they was together when they first started, I already knew this was all for DDG's his come up. Because Halle was Halle before she even got to DDG. DDG, people knew who he was prior.
Welcome.
Go legend back.
Welcome back,
people knew who
legend.
DDG was. They put him in a different lane, being with Halle, and it just makes sense to me that he would bring the child to get more views.
So should he be able to go see his son while the son is sick? Because he said that they live hours away. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, he wanted to chill downstairs with his son. Because he said they don't, he and Haley don't even speak like that.
Sick.
He just wanted to go see his son.
But ain't Halle sick
too much? Yeah,
she's sick too. So he was
too.
gonna have her. She was gonna stay upstairs, and he just wanted to take baby Halo downstairs and kick it with his son while his son is sick. Like, he wanted to care for his sick son,
his son
and he was not able to.
Outside germs.
And that's
she a first time mom. It's the first time mom jitters probably, and she like,
Could
he
be
already
that.
sick, and DDG is up to any damn thing. I gotta keep Halo safe, oh God, it could be that type of panic because, like I said, number one's always different from number two, so she could be a little on edge, and she don't know what DDG be up to. So it's a reason they not together. That's all I'm saying.
And that's the thing too. I'm like, you got a parent that's seemingly in full health, which could be a benefit to her too, because she can recover with his assistance with the child. But then again, it's like they don't live together, so she don't know where he been at, who he been with, who got what, and what you could be bringing into the household with your child, which can make it even worse for the child. So it's like,
now that I agree with, because I feel like, especially because he's a baby, his immune system isn't built up yet. It's like, we don't need anybody coming inside, outside. It's not just because it's you, or it's not because I say, no, you can't. It's because he is sick right now. We don't need those extra germs. So in this particular scenario, I understand. However, according to him, because, we get his side of the story because he's a streamer. He be on live all the time. She uses baby Halo in a way to control him, which is why he was fed up and did his diss track. How y'all feel about his diss track?
That is
so. Did y'all listen to it?
Also, him saying that she's using.
What is it called? Under the Sea. What is the diss track called? Under the Sea.
I want to see my son or something. Don't take my son. Yeah, something like that. Play a snippet, legend. Well, how long has it been?
Played it. I don't want. Hold on. Can we play it? That's why I didn't put it in there.
We 13 minutes in.
You probably could just do it like a little snip.
You can, because you're not monetizing.
Less than 10 seconds, they won't catch it.
Yeah.
Just stop it at 9 seconds.
Kaya said this is the second diss track. Trying to see
that he's made about her.
Remember. He wrong for that title. I look, he liked the beat though. The beat ate.
Not for real. Like the beat.
I like the beat.
DDG has made some good music. I will say that. There's some songs that he's made that are good songs.
I know none of DDG's music.
Don't take my son, cause he all I got. I'm just having fun. I don't love these thoughts.
Why is the baby face up there like that?
You not.
What is going on? I don't like this, yo.
But that's the thing too, with the overexposure of your child, because that is amazing.
Why you supersize my son's face on that screen? Supersize it. Get over it. No.
Too. And then you see
it's a meme. Oh,
yes,
Lord, have mercy.
That because he was on a roller coaster ride, like, like a little baby ride.
Maybe he was making his facial expression. Halo got a lot of memes. He got more memes than Robbie.
Yes. Which is a problem. Your 2-year-old is being used as a meme.
Yeah, that's disrespectful to me.
He's very expressive with his face. Like,
he is.
Halo's very expressive.
We got a baby actor.
the thing about it is, if
I'll
this
do
is
that.
if this has been an issue for
Uh-huh.
however long Halo has been into this world, why have you not taken it to court? It seems like you don't want to take it to court because you know you might have some restrictions as well. And I feel like he wants to come and go as he please. Because why would you drive out to her house and not call her and say, "Hey, I'm on my way. I'm coming to see Halo." Da da da. She could
Yeah,
have told you
I
then and
agree.
stopped you then.
Legend, that's the foundation she built. She let him come back and forth like that, pop up and stuff. She probably was happy to have a little boyfriend, no shade. You know what I'm saying? The girl don't give me that experience. So she could have been, hyped having his boyfriend. So she was just letting him do any damn thing. And now she trying to set rules. And that be the same thing with kids and pets when
I,
you don't do it in the beginning.
I can see
That's
that because
true.
maybe she was letting him come in and out whenever, because especially now that we are separated, a lot of guys, when they separate, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They start being absentee parents. So maybe she was like, oh, well, he wants to come. So yeah, she was probably okay with that. And like you said, Jen, maybe now she's trying to set some boundaries, because also in that diss record, he said something like, you keep saying you gonna leave me or find another person, but no, you not, something like that. So it's giving toxic per usual relationship.
Very,
Which we
very.
knew. We knew
She
it
better
was gonna
call
be there
Prince
when we
Eric.
found out
I
that she
would
was
call
with him.
Eric.
And put up
That's
Kaya's
right,
comment.
Kaya.
Don't
I
let
think
the
that's when he made that song, because she was doing the press with Eric and the white boy, and everybody's like, oh, they look good together, something like that. I remember
But then
now.
what Kaya said too about the Ruby Rose stuff. Remember when they first started dating and him and Ruby Rose was going back and forth? She was talking shit about Halle on social media too. That's what I mean. We knew
Child,
that this
why
was
not?
destined to be a mess. We knew this was gonna be a mess the minute that
Why not?
I knew it was
Look,
gonna be a
when
mess.
he took
She
her
should have
out with
known.
Krishan and Blueface, I knew it. I knew it. I said, I
He
knew
been
it.
getting
I
When
advice
I
from
almost
seen
forgot
Blueface.
Blueface
about
and
that.
Krishan and
You got
her,
that, Legend?
What?
The advice from Blueface, because I saw a clip. It was like,
But they went on a double date.
It was
but
I
old.
it was
remember
like
they
that.
went
before
bowling,
Blueface even
yeah.
went to jail. Yeah, you know that
Yeah, it
they
was
were all
old.
cool or whatever. And Blueface
Yeah,
was kind of giving him like
None of them
advice,
together.
like
Well, wait, I don't know.
it was old.
DDG was like, anybody I have a child with is gonna be my wife. We gonna be together forever. And Blueface like, yeah, that sound nice, but that's not how it goes. And he basically put him up on game, like she gonna start using the baby against you, and y'all gonna fall out, and da da da. And now DDG is like, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah,
I don't
very
think.
nice.
I mean, she don't give me she using it against him like the
That's
baby
what I was
said.
gonna say.
I'll let you know when you feel better. You perfectly welcome to FaceTime every day. And since you know we're sick, you could bring us fresh herbs, fresh meals over and things like that. Don't be an
Not
annoyance.
A
DoorDash,
humidifier.
not
Yeah.
HelloFresh.
Yeah, like stop playing. Do you, boo? You know
He
what
the
I'm saying? We
DoorDasher
could have had
now.
this conversation over Cash App, honestly. Sure,
Oh,
please. That part.
dang,
I'm on that
dang.
time. See, Hallie need a homegirl like me. What's up? I'm picking up the phone. Hello.
That's how Halle is,
But the
though.
Yeah.
She
thing is,
like
though,
that.
I was getting ready to say, Halle is the
Period.
one out of the two. Halle is the one that she really brought that type of life.
Really? The
She
thicker
cussing
one
on
gave me
South.
that because they said they
Everybody said
be with
No,
that.
them hood rappers and
Chloe is
stuff.
the
The
I
Chloe
tall
knew it
one.
when
wants to be
Hallie's the
like
one that
that.
got pregnant. I knew it. I said, everybody worried about Chloe and what's she doing.
But when you watch their
It's the
lives,
problems you need to worry about.
you can tell from the personalities. Chloe is a lot more innocent than she likes to come off as. Whereas
Innocent.
Halle
I
is the
don't know.
one that
I
is the one
only
that'll
know her
fight
as
your
an
ass.
artist. I've never seen either one of them. Well, I've seen her in interviews because of The Little Mermaid, but
Yeah.
Chloe, I only know as a musician, and I've only seen her half nude.
Always the quiet ones, man.
So I was like, oh, she the one that's off the chain.
No,
Chloe is the soft
Chloe has an
spoken.
alter ego, like when she performing,
Yeah.
because in real
Oh,
life,
she a little crazy.
when she
Okay.
performing or whatever,
Ah.
like, she got a little alter ego. But if you watched them on live and stuff, because I was a
Yeah.
big Chloe and Halle stan, I used to watch them on lives because they used to do like Tea Tuesdays or Thursdays or whatever, and they used to get on Instagram Live.
Not them getting into that
And
tea.
you can see
Yes.
Yeah,
that
you
Like
know,
the video,
Halle
Halle
was
y'all.
the,
get on
Halle
the
was the, she
lives
was
and
the
tell a
hood one.
story.
She was the one. She was ready to bump. Chloe's the really sweet one, soft spoken. But that's why when she
Agreed.
was doing the busted challenge or whatever, and she started growing hips and shaking ass, I was like, "Hold on, Chloe."
Told
That's how it
you.
is,
She the
though.
one. She the
And that's
one.
a stereotype. It's y'all fault.
But yeah, but also
Y'all
they had
put
a whole space about him on Twitter too.
What
Y'all put them labels on her just because she got hips and thighs and can shake that ass.
Chloe?
Now all of a sudden she fast and she like this and she like that.
Chloe.
Y'all
Chloe.
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 They
When it's
still
really
think Chloe the fast
Halle.
one. Halle just had the baby.
That's what I said. I'm saying prior to the baby. That's why I was like, when Halle came out pregnant,
I would
said
think that too. Yeah,
and y'all worried about
I
Chloe
would
shaking her
just if
ass.
I just was looking
Halle
at him,
popping
I'd
it
be
wide
like,
open.
But it do be them. When I found out that girl Kirsten Stewart from Twilight was sleeping with directors on set, I said no. So she's so innocent and meek, but that's a perfect example of them quiet ones.
She always gave a little cuckoo crazy to me. Some about her, even in the
she is
damn
weird.
movies. Some about her.
She a freak show. She freaky with it.
The house shoe.
I
lost the damn shoe.
But no, overall, I just want them to figure it out and get off social media. I don't think we should be in a business.
Yeah.
I don't think we should be knowing anything about what's going on.
Yes.
She did.
But is DDG gonna make his? How DDG gonna make his money? Because besides the music, that's how he makes his money.
I agree with that.
He can make his money by providing content, but I don't think disclosing your personal business with you and the mother of your child and having people attack her. And also when she did it like a couple months ago where she made a post about him, everybody told her to take it down and handle that in private. Just like he should take those videos down and not get on stream and handle it in private, because we shouldn't be in the family business. We're cousins. Let me exit, baby. This is intimate. Y'all need to have this conversation in agreement in private.
I agree.
But yeah, speaking of some hot dramas and topics, let's get into Miss Track Star.
She's a runner.
Tonight, a Portsmouth family says they're telling their side of the story in reference to a shocking incident at a Virginia High School League indoor track meet that left one athlete allegedly injured after she claimed she was struck by a baton held by IC Norcom High School senior Alayla Everett. Everett spoke exclusively to 10 on Your Side's Markeisha Jackson, who brings us much more.
The young athlete in question says there's more to that video than meets the eye.
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Alayla Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Alayla visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race, and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with each other.
After a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alayla says it was accidental.
But I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I didn't have to see your first video, second video, 10th video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alayla.
If a person comes up on the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front of me.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke asking for an apology from Alayla, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive, blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
VHSL says they are still reviewing the situation, and Portsmouth Public Schools says they will support whatever ruling comes from the league. Markeisha Jackson, 10 on Your Side.
This stuff is a flip.
Legend, I got a quick question. Now I do. Legend, so serious. Do you have the interview from the young lady that was hit?
No, I included it at first, but then I just wanted to include the one that did the hitting because her story was kind of want to be told first because she was the one that was hitting. and I just wanted to like pick that apart.
Okay,
But
because
it would be good to see the other girl though, because look, I would be able to tell if she really said or not, or if somebody influencing her to do it.
I
Because
can
look
pull
at
it
her
up real
picture.
quick.
She looked like I don't really care, but I want that checkup in
yeah,
me.
can
That's
you
what she looked
cue it
like.
up real quick? Because I got according to the comment section, I got an unpopular opinion, but I hadn't looked up. Oh,
Oh,
girls, the one who was assaulted, I didn't get to see her interview yet. But according to Everett, and their, I guess, events, her recollection of events after the assault, anyhow, or after the contact, anyhow, she stated that she finished her leg of the race, went over to check, but her coach told her to go back. And then after the coach came back, he told her, just stay by me. We're working on it. I don't want anything, to transpire between schools, right? So the next day, Everett and her parents reached out to the young lady whose name I did not write down, and the parents, and they said we could set up a Zoom call so the girls so your daughter can apologize. Like, they were cool with that. So then when they tried to call back to set up the Zoom call, that's when she was blocked on social media, and they had gone to the police, and now they're pressing charges basically. So she never was able to apologize like she said she wanted to, because how it seems to me is they were going to handle it in-house. But from my personal, I feel like the parents of the other young lady, when Everett wasn't like, their team was disqualified, but when she wasn't like kicked off the team or scholarships being yanked away, like I feel like when it wasn't handled in the track world, that's when they decided, okay, let's press charges, because she is now being charged with assault and battery because the young lady has a concussion and a possible, emphasis on possible, skull fracture.
Okay.
My opinion, when I first saw the video,
wait,
go ahead.
do y'all run? No, this is a side question for the story. How heavy are those batons?
They're not
Just
heavy.
curious. What are they
And
hollow?
not only that,
Or
They're
are they
pretty light.
you
like,
get a good grip in it. Now, regardless, my whole thing. Well, go ahead, Mubarak. I don't want to cut you off.
No, y'all good.
I found the
Bullshit.
video
That's all
of
I'm
a
gonna
little
say.
snippet of
Bullshit.
her interview, if you want to watch it.
yeah, before I
She,
do my piece, I do want to see that little clip of the other girl.
Okay.
I don't buy any of what
struck Kaylin.
this one is. I don't buy any of what she said, because that's the thing, though. You're trained.
See that they kept running.
Oh, it's playing legend.
And check on my daughter. That was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an
Y'all want to
accident.
see?
The other runner,
Oh,
who
no,
attended
Grant was about to give his
High
opinion.
School, has
didn't
not been named.
stop.
Kaylin's parents say Norcom's
Can you pause it
athletic
real
director
quick?
and the girl's father apologized.
I thought y'all wanted to see it.
Hold on,
I
what
do
was you
wanna
saying?
see
Well,
it.
Grant was talking. That's why it just started playing.
Oh.
Go ahead, play it.
Oh.
Well, then start it from the beginning
They're
then,
still waiting
because
for the
Grant was
opposing
talking.
athlete and her
It was just
coaches
her
to reach
interview.
out.
We definitely want the coaches and a personal apology from the actual athlete as well, because it's only, it's only right.
The Virginia High School League saying in a statement, "We thoroughly review every instance like this," adding, "The VHSL membership has always made it a priority to provide student athletes with a safe environment for competition."
Meanwhile, Kaylin's parents say that they're still waiting to see what disciplinary actions will be taken against the other athlete before deciding their next steps. In the meantime, guys, because Kaylin's been recovering for a week, they're hoping that she can finally return to school today. Picture's been out. We're coming
Oh my Lord, the girl been out of school. What's going on with the girl?
Well, she had a concussion.
That girl knocked her
Had
all
her
the way
hats.
out. Y'all just
Yeah.
told me the thing is light, like a toilet paper tube.
That's not
Go ahead,
because that's
Grant.
not an accident. That's the whole point. She's trying to make it seem like it was an accident. She came into my lane. Anybody that runs track and anybody that watches track knows you're prepared for that. You run especially when you're running a 400 or a 200 and she's running indoor, you're gonna run a full lap. And if she's I think this was a 4x2 or maybe a 4x4. Regardless, you're gonna run around 2 laps. The first lap, they're gonna shoot to impede, and not only that, on that last lap, you are known and you're comfortable watching and knowing that people are gonna come to try and pass you to make a move so that they can win the race. That's nothing out of the ordinary. So for her to sit there and act like, oh, well, she came into my lane, she bumped me, and then I just went over and tried to open up and start pumping my arms. First of all, you don't pump your arms going over. So that's bullshit there. And then I don't like the fact that she didn't take accountability for what she did. Like, she's sitting there trying to make it seem like it was old girl's fault for what she did, her coming into her lane, and that just made me end up doing it. No, that's not what it is. And then her parents not holding her accountable either. They know. Like, come on, that's unacceptable, because you're hindering your child because she's not taking accountability. She's wanting to play the victim when she's the one that's not the victim in the situation. But the part where she is the victim is the people online throwing racial slurs at her, calling her out her name. This is still a child at the end of the day. Yes, she was wrong, but y'all are wrong doing that, and there's no place where you should be able to do that, and no reason why you should be doing that. But all in all, it's bullshit.
I got a question. So yes, it's normal for track runners to like merge, going into inner lanes. However, how do you feel about the girl not merging at the proper time? She was not a full stride ahead of Everett.
But that's a part of the sport. You're prepared for anybody to make a move whenever they want to make a move. Now you have to. I mean, you expect that. So she knew what was going on. She just using that as an excuse. Her dad is using that as an excuse. When you run that particular distance, you know what can happen. It happens all the time. It happened, not the hitting, but one of the premier 800 runners at Thing Mode last year at the trials, they cut in between her, and she ended up falling and completely not even qualifying to go to the Olympics when she was the favorite to win because she was the defending champion. So shit like that happens. Like, that's just a part of the sport.
So isn't that usually like a flag or a foul though? Shouldn't that have been called?
Depending on, it really depends, because in that instance, that's just a part of the race. She got tripped up, her legs were underneath her. Somebody else, when you bunch in close running an 800, you're essentially close for a lot of the race, at least the first part of the race. Then you start to open up. But on a relay, when you're trying to make a move, that's just a part of the sport.
So you said she tripped and got bunched up. So that kind of goes into what Everett was saying is what happened. That she lost her balance.
Excuse for you to hit her. She's saying she lost her balance, but you can clearly see she was in control of what she was doing.
So what she said was
she only started flailing her arms after she hit the girl. She was not out of balance. You don't swing. And then she said she was opening her arms to pump. She wasn't opening her arms to pump. Her arm went straight over her head to hit the girl.
She said her baton got stuck on her back because she didn't see that she was right there. Her baton got stuck, which is why her elbow was bent. So when she raised her hand and started trying to catch her balance, that's when the baton hit old girl in the head.
You feel somebody on you. You know when you can hear them.
She said she saw from her peripheral, but she didn't know how close she was because she merged too close to her.
I ain't buying it. She knew how close she was.
I don't know, y'all.
It's bullshit.
I believe it. And when I first saw the video, I was like, oh my gosh, she just whacked that girl in the head. But then when I kept watching it, I was like, okay, I see what she's saying. I literally do see her arm bent, and I do see her falling, and that's when she hit old girl in the head.
Hell no.
And she didn't do it twice. She did it once. Her arm, she said her arm was still up because she was trying to catch her balance, similar to the other girl who got hit who was trying to catch her balance.
One of the girl's parents said that if it was an accident, why didn't she stop running to check?
She said she finished her leg and then she went to go check.
I'm just saying.
That's what she said. That's what she said. She was like, I wanted to stop, but I finished my leg, like her leg of the race, handed the baton off, and then she ran to go check because people were already going over there to check with her.
No, ma'am. That is you don't accidentally whack somebody in the head with a baton. You don't, because you know when you're bringing the baton, you know you are likely
because you
to
just
lose.
said she was off balance. You just said she was off balance.
But in order for her
it's physics. It's momentum. Regardless if it's light or not. If I'm running full speed, like they on the curb of a 200, it's this 100 that now I got to pick up my speed. Like this is it. Like I'm running fast. It's physics.
But the objective, you are trained in a relay The objective is to keep that baton in your hand. When you're taking it overhand, you need to be making sure you're bringing it back down. Why are you coming over to hit somebody?
Because her
That's
arm
why
got
it's not
stuck.
an accident. No, she was trained. Your coaches trained you.
Literally.
You keep that baton in your hand.
You are
She wouldn't
trained.
have been on the relay team if she was to. There's no way. There's no way.
Let's speak to that. So her skill set is really the field part of track. She really is a jumper. They had her do that race.
She was in relay practice.
I think
She
she's
knows
a
what to
hitter.
do. They're
Like
not gonna
she
put
does,
somebody on a
like she
relay.
runs, but she really does field events.
They're not gonna put somebody on a relay that has not had relay practice.
I'm pretty sure she's had practice, yes, but I don't.
But she knows what to do with that baton. You are to keep that baton locked and loaded the entire race. Why are you going overhand? There's no excuse for that.
So Kaylee, if
She really
runners
lost her balance,
practice
she would've failed.
passing, then why did the other girl pass too close to her?
She's talking about passing the baton.
No, I don't think that's what she's talking about. Because why would she talk
That's
about
what she's
that when
talking
she
about.
wasn't about to pass the baton off? So why would they talk about that?
It's about
Kaylee,
holding the baton.
clarify
the
what you're talking
whole
about.
race.
Not clarify what you're talking
There's
about.
no reason.
Because I thought
There's
she was
no
talking about
reason.
like passing other runners, because the girl did pass too close to her. And honestly, I promise y'all, because like when
That's
I
a
first saw
part
the
of the
video, when we
race,
put it in the group chat, I was like, oh my gosh, she whacked. I think I'm the one who shared the video. I was like, she whacked
That's
that
a
girl in the
part of it.
head. But when I kept watching it, comparing it to what she said happened from different angles, not just the angle that's been going around on the internet,
Fuck them
from different
angles.
angles, I do see her baton getting stuck, and I
She's
could see
feeding you
her
bullshit,
falling and
Movie
trying to
Babe.
run at the same time.
No, ma'am.
I'm just saying.
Fuck them excuses.
Nomi got a
There's no
point.
excuse for that.
Mm-hmm.
She was
Have
not.
to pass
She
on the
only
track.
crying.
So then the other girl passed too close. She wasn't the one passing. I'm already in the
That
inside
is a
lane.
part of the race.
The other girl is passing
You
me.
are
You're too
prepared
close
for
to
that.
me.
Yeah, that happens all the time. Not the hitting, but the passing and getting close. That happens all the time in races. You cannot watch a track.
So you tell me
in an
nobody
800,
has ever got hit with a baton. I'm not saying in the
1500.
head, but if you're passing too close to me, then they
I've
should be
never in
used
my
to getting
lifetime
hit.
seen that. I've never seen that in my life.
Not in the head. I'm talking about just getting hit with a baton in general.
But never. This is a different situation though. And if you get hit, it's not
police
like this,
baton.
like what she did. I've never seen that in my life. That's how I know it's not an accident. I've seen so many track meets in
I
my
don't
life.
think
I've
so.
never seen that in my life.
I think it's an accident.
I can call
So
my
a lot of
mama and
people,
ask her.
a
My
lot of
mama
people been
ain't
asking to see the back angle, but I haven't really saw a
I'm gonna
good,
look it. Let me see.
clear shot of it. But I found one on YouTube. That
Okay.
you can
That's
try.
awesome. This type of shit is awesome. What's that lady that used to ice skate? The
What lady?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Excuse me.
What's that lady
Tanya?
name? Tanya Harding.
Yeah.
This is
You
about
think it's
that
getting
level to
her?
me. It's getting to that level. There's take accountability and move on. And then the fact that her parents are not making her take accountability for what happened, that's crazy. A concussion with a baton, that was intentional. You don't accidentally have that much force coming to somebody's head.
It doesn't.
And you're running, but
Concussions are easy to
there's no
get.
way.
Concussions are easy to get. They are. They are. Concussions are easy to get. Concussions are easy to get.
Not running track with no baton. That ain't never.
Concussions
that
are.
ain't
You could get a
never
concussion
happened.
by falling off of a bike. Like a concussion is easy to get.
But how did she get the
And it
concussion
depends on what
anyway?
type of
Force to the
concussion.
head.
You know what I'm saying?
You intentionally hit that girl because
Devin
you were
said
mad
her
about to lose
skull
that
was
race.
fractured. Devin
No,
said
they
the skull had
said
cracks in it.
they said possible fracture. Possible. That has not
was about
been
to-
diagnosed.
My whole thing is too. First place was a good 20 meters in front of them. Both of them. They were racing for second place. You already lost the race anyways, and you had like maybe 60 meters left of that race.
So she already lost. Yeah.
You're mad because you're losing, and you took it out on the girl who took you out of second place. You weren't catching first place anyways. Like
G, they was asking you a question.
What they say? Oh, the batons made them. They're not metal because you can't. It's plastic, but you can't. You can't run with no metal baton because if something like this was to happen too, that's a hazard. But regardless,
Kaylee said they're aluminum, made out of aluminum foil.
Nah.
for the most part. But regardless, let's just get past what it is and how much what it's made out of. But the whole thing is that she's not taking accountability for what she did, and that's my issue. That's my issue.
Let's see this back angle.
Everett says the incident is a complete misunderstanding, pointing to another angle of the race as proof.
The baton was literally like her arm was literally in the baton like this until she got a little ahead and my arm got stuck like this.
In the video, Everett is seen on the inside track running the 4x200 relay at the Virginia State High School League Championships when junior Kaylin Tucker came around the outside on the corner.
That's when she hit
Oh
me.
my
What the fuck is
Lord.
I
that?
just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching
Oh,
for her head.
baby.
She was later
That's
diagnosed with
Sad,
concussion.
y'all.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, that
And
other
Nomi, she did try to apologize on multiple instances, but they weren't able to get in contact with each other. Because like at the track meet, her coach kept her away. The next day
So
when
they
she
were
reached
never
out,
friends. This not like a friend type of thing?
no, it was a state
They
championship.
competitors.
They in
They
two different
competitors.
schools.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Y'all spilling tea. Okay. So wait a minute. Did they have beef before? Because now I
No,
didn't know
No,
that
they
it was Rob.
competitors.
Oh, okay. Oh.
They
no,
competitors.
Now she said they got
Oh.
beef.
Right. I'm trying to get the deeper detail. Right. Oh, so it's beef, right? I'm assuming
No,
on track.
yeah, no.
overall I feel like it was something intentional. I think it was what's that when your secret thoughts come out of your mouth, whatever, what's that?
Intrusive thoughts.
What is
Yes, I think
that?
it was her intrusive thought that got her to hit her with that baton because
I see it, dope soul. We the
sometimes
only
when you
two.
get balcony, do y'all ever be like, dang, I want to jump? Sometimes I don't know.
No, I'm afraid of heights. No,
You said you want to
that's
win.
never a thought.
like y'all be wanting to
Jump.
jump, like, or do something intrusive. I feel like she's like, what if I hit this bitch because she getting in front of me? And she said, boom.
I'll walk up. Yeah.
I don't think she actually meant to follow through with it, but
She
I
said, I'm
do.
going to drop
She
her.
did.
She said, I'm gonna drop her. I don't like that
Yeah.
she's not taking accountability though. Like the first thing that you do when you're making a mistake, you should definitely apologize, no matter how everybody might be feeling around you. You should definitely apologize to the person if you're sincere about it. But
Which
it
she
just
has
seems like that
tried.
she's not sincere about it at all. And I
So what
don't
is she doing in
agree
this
with
interview?
people using this or whatever to pursue their racial intentions. I don't like that. Like calling her out of her name, the N-words, different type
Wait a
of
minute. And that I do want to ask about that. When she says she's been getting racial threats and stuff, aren't these two black young ladies like what
Yeah,
are they
they're high
saying?
People
I
are
don't get it.
calling her racial
in her
slurs,
comments.
yeah,
like
they
In
you
her
they're calling her
ghetto
like
nigger,
ghetto,
like you know.
yeah, among all
Yeah.
this stuff. They saying that she needs to be removed and all this stuff, and that she's a gangbanger.
And
they
that
use
type
all
of shit.
slurs.
All of what I said strictly is based off of the action itself and the intention. Now, everything else that has happened on social media targeting this girl, like I said, at the end of the day, she's still a kid. She is in high school. Not only that, even if she was a grown adult, yelling racial slurs, attacking somebody on social media, calling her outside of her name, none of that is accepted. There's no reason for that. And that just goes back to this world that we live in. People look for reasons to get their racial thoughts off, and that's what they've been waiting to do. They wanted to say it to somebody. She just happened to be the one person that they felt comfortable being able to do it now, and it's sad.
That's
That
weird.
part I do
So
feel
it's
bad for her
black
about.
people dissing black people?
I'm pretty sure they're, you know, those
It's a
faceless
mix. It's a
faceless
mix.
icon, you know, emojis type people. Yeah.
It's
I
a
don't know.
mix. And there be some people online who have a black person as their profile, but sometimes they be of different race and different ethnicity. Like they be using that to
I agree, dope soul.
slurs. Yeah.
Me right here. Me right here. I have a question though, you guys. If your child was Kaylin, the one who got struck, would you press charges against Everett?
Well, yes.
Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no.
Yes, in the chat, drop ones for yes, I would press charges, because Everett hit my daughter, or 2, no, I would not press legal charges against Everett who hit my daughter.
Sure would.
Wow, are y'all serious? Y'all would really?
Yeah, girl,
I don't
what's the
know.
car?
Yeah, girl, she needs to learn this lesson now rather than later.
I
And
wouldn't.
then you ain't try to help my baby or console my baby, girl. I might be on that track field. They gonna say, how the hell Jan get down there? Boop, boop,
Oh,
boop.
mine would have been.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing.
My
Now come
mama
over here and
damn
help me
sure
pick
would
her
have
up.
been.
Now.
I don't know. I don't think I would. I definitely would try to handle it at the track level, which I feel like Kaylin's parents tried to do, because like in that one interview it says they were waiting to see, you know, what disciplinary would be handed out, but I don't believe that any was handed out, which is why they went the legal route, and they're now charging her with assault and battery. Y'all really think this 17-year-old? I don't know. I wouldn't. I would definitely try to handle it track level for sure.
That's why I struggle, because she's a kid. I feel like lessons can be taught. To what extremes? That's the part that I'm battling with. Now, what you calling it assault with? What did I say? Assault with battery? What is it saying? It's battery.
You said
it's
yeah, assault and battery.
Figure out how. Because they look at it,
assault and battery.
It can be used as a weapon. So, and then it's intentional. It's clear as day that it was intentional. I don't care what y'all say. It got caught here. It was intentional. And
Judge
a baton
G.
can be used as a weapon. So, I see where that is, but to me, it's like I battle with it because she is a kid. And
G,
I feel
you
like
gonna let her
certain
go?
things
What
can
you
be
gonna
taught.
do? You gonna hit the
But
gavel?
it's like what me, it's like if I have a kid and I see somebody intentionally hit my child in the head and end up concussing my child, I can't say that I wouldn't press charges. So that's the part that's like,
Oh my God, but did she die? Jesus Lord. No,
Oh
She
my
could have.
Lord.
So let me,
if
these charges, hold on. If these charges stick.
This could be long term. These could have long term effects on that girl.
Now that's true. That is true.
my
Now, if these
God.
charges fit in Virginia, a simple assault or assault and battery charge is a class 1 misdemeanor carrying a maximum penalty of up to 12 months in jail and a $2,500 fine. $2,500 fine.
Hey, lessons to be
She
taught.
should get jail time for this.
She won't hit nobody in the head with a baton.
She won't hit nobody.
It was an accident. It was
I don't think she
science,
should get jail time.
physics.
An accident. Cut it out.
She should maybe get some community service.
Doing what, Legend?
Service for
What's community
maybe
service?
learning how to pass the baton. Learning how to
She wasn't even passing the baton.
Can't learn no more. She won't be on nobody's team no more.
picking up the trash around the school. Doing some type of community.
Nobody gonna put her on their team no more.
Giving back to the
Well,
people.
actually, Grant, the colleges that have already reached out to her prior to this incident said they are still interested in her running for their team.
Of course, she's
They didn't name those schools, but that is what was said.
Division 1.
Of course.
It might be a D3.
I don't know,
But,
but
yeah.
we got some controversial opinions, y'all, and this was definitely a hot topic of the week. But speaking of hot topics,
controversial.
Come on, Wendy Williams, Miss Hot Topics herself.
Hey, Wendy. How you doing, Wen?
But before we do, make sure y'all like the video.
And Wendy is battling her court-appointed guardian, claiming she's been misdiagnosed with dementia and no longer wants to live in the assisted living facility she's been residing in since 2023. This week, the former talk show host made a big move to change her living situation. And as she's set to plead her case this Friday on The View, we investigate what's next for Wendy.
Everyone can't wait to see Wendy Williams calling into The View this week.
That may be happening. I don't know. Okay. I don't always look at the schedule. Okay.
The View co-host Whoopi Goldberg appeared shocked hearing the news Wendy is expected to call into her famed talk show after we asked about the report at the grand opening of Planet Hollywood in Times Square. Wendy's appearance is still being promoted by the show, and it would be a homecoming of sorts. She was last on the show in 2019 when she was also going through turbulent times, including an ugly divorce with her ex-husband Kevin Hunter.
I watch you all every day. So being here is very, very much like home with a bunch of girlfriends. And I appreciate your support.
Thank you.
This week, it appeared the 60-year-old may have made progress in her quest for freedom from her court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey. TMZ cameras captured her after she was removed from her facility to be taken to a local hospital by ambulance following a welfare check by the New York police. According to the New York Post, Wendy dropped a note out of her window earlier that morning that read, "Help, Wendy."
What you laughing at?
Oh, the video froze. Or is it just me?
No, he
Legend
paused
froze.
it, I think.
It said help, Wendy. That was made me laugh.
Legend over there trying to gang sign.
Even though any covenant she can be evidence ultimately to free her from the guardianship, the diagnosis of dementia is not impacted by that test.
This floor that I live on is the memory unit. The people who live there don't remember anything. Unlike me, like, why am I here? What is going on? Apply for help.
Now, an attorney representing Wendy's guardian is reportedly blasting media coverage of the guardianship, saying some of it is untrue, inaccurate, incomplete, or misleading. While Wendy has referred to her facility as a prison, the attorney tells TMZ Wendy is receiving excellent medical care, where there is a spa, a workout room, excellent food, a dining room, and outside terraces.
Anything that Wendy
Marketing.
says in the public sphere can come back into the courtroom. On the flip side, look back to Britney Spears. She rallied the troops, got the public behind her, and that really changed the game for her. She was able to overcome her conservatorship. So Wendy may be taking a page from her playbook.
Stunningly, TMZ is reporting that the judge presiding over Wendy's case is not happy Wendy has been talking to media and is even threatening more restrictions.
If Wendy really appears on The View on Friday, she better sit down with her attorney and talk about exactly what types of topics she can discuss, because anything she said could come back to bite her.
The NYPD and Adult Protective Services are currently investigating the case, so we'll keep on top of that.
So basically, I just did like the whole kind of timeline of like the whole Wendy Williams issue, because I know a lot of people probably don't know the whole timeline, because it started like back in like 2017, like with her like show and her health issues and all that stuff. Because I don't know if y'all remember the Statue of Liberty thing that they turned into a meme of her falling over. That was kind of like the first like health scare or whatever. Then like later on, she got diagnosed with like Graves' disease. Then she admitted to doing cocaine in the past. And then she was on show one time and they were like, "Oh, you're slurring your words" or whatever. And they were like concerned about her health or whatever. And then they end up putting her in a sober living house or whatever. And it was just a lot of stuff that happened to Wendy over the years, because she was supposed to be filming the last season of her show, but it kept getting pushed back due to health reasons. And then they end up having other guest stars and other like celebrities come on and host her show. That's how Sherry Shepherd, the person who we talked about last week, that's how she ended up in the daytime slot or whatever. And then the judge or whatever made her like check into like a wellness facility or whatever. And during that time, she was diagnosed like with dementia or whatever. And now we caught up to this point of her getting that hospital visit where she basically passed with flying colors, and they were like, she is aware of what's going on and she doesn't have dementia. Also, she did call into The View today, and she basically told them to get off her neck to the court appointed judge and also her caretaker. She said, get off her neck. And she said that she needs a new guardian. So she did eventually end up calling in. But how do y'all feel about this situation? Do y'all feel like they're doing Whitney wrong?
So she is aware that she does need a guardian. She said that.
Yes, she said she needs a new guardian.
Oh, okay.
And I remember her, I didn't watch The View, but she was on The Breakfast Club maybe a week or two ago. A lengthy 20-something minute interview. And that was when I was like, okay, she probably is okay. Because it's like, I don't know if y'all watched. Did y'all watch the documentary that came out maybe a year or two ago that they put on Lifetime? Like the 2 or 3 part documentary that they had of her?
Yes.
How she was on there, I was thinking, okay, maybe something's wrong. Because it was like, the way she was acting, she was spazzing out on people. She had moments where you could tell she wasn't all the way there. And then I've seen a lot of people saying the same thing, thinking that they might have had her drugged up. And then not only that, too, she had certain people around her that she didn't really know that were in control of what she was doing. I know her niece was around, Alex. But just bringing it back to where we are current day, she seems like she's on the mend. Whether she had it back then or not, it's clear now she's okay. But also you can tell they're taking advantage of the power that they have over her. And I feel like she's in a situation where she definitely needs to be around her family. Because I remember on the Breakfast Club, she was crying about not being able to go see her dad. They were not even going to let her go see her dad on his birthday. And she was begging and pleading. And then she ended up going on TMZ too. And I remember on TMZ, they were filming her outside of her hotel room. And she was open blinds in the window talking to Harvey. And you can just see her talking. Yes, of course, she looks interesting looking. She don't look the same way she used to, but obviously it's possibly due to how much she's being able to eat, whatever. But you can tell she's in her right mind now. At least to me, it seemed like. I just feel like it's just a sad situation all around. I hope she gets out of this and gets a new guardian or whatever, but she needs somebody around her that she knows first and foremost and trusts first and foremost, that can trust being able to take care of her. But I want her out. I want her free.
Yeah, because even her son came out like a few years ago. I think it was like 2022 or 2023. And he was basically saying how he was concerned for his mother and kind of the people who were surrounded around her, because they were not letting her talk or go out in public at all. Like they were stopping all communication really for her, that appointed guardian. I don't know. It's just crazy.
And you see Devin's comment too.
Where?
About her son. Because I saw something too where they said that he was stealing money from her. Like maybe a month or so ago.
A month? Oh, dang. Now he's stealing money.
So the appointed guardian is the place that she's staying. That's the appointed guardian.
Yeah, it's like a wellness facility or whatever. And the judge had appointed her because I think it was her bank that got it through court or whatever. Her bank basically said that she was
locked up her money.
Locked up her money, and basically like she doesn't know what to do with her money. So they made her get a financial advisor, I think, and also the judge end up appointing her that guardian or whatever due to the making.
I think it's a conspiracy.
What? The whole thing?
Y'all know Wendy know a lot of information. Somebody doing this to Wendy, bro.
True. Is it Diddy?
They said Wendy didn't want to pay her ex-husband spousal support, so she went insane.
Yes, she shouldn't. I wouldn't pay that nigga either. He was mooching off of her. That's how he had made it.
He was using her to fund a whole new family.
Right.
It's that part.
And I agree.
When it all started to spiral.
That she has had health issues, but I don't need to be locked up in this wellness camp. I got family that can take care of me. So why am I still here? That's my whole thing. And that's why I feel like somebody keeping her there for some reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the reason, but somebody keeping her there for some reason.
It's kind of like when they say out the frying pan in the pot or something like that. She tried to avoid her ex-husband getting a coin. And now the judges, the nurses, and the hospitals all in cahoots to keep her caged so they can keep funneling money out of her.
Right.
It reminds me of this movie on Netflix. I think it's called I Care a Lot or something like that.
I did a review over that. Y'all make sure y'all binge it.
Yeah, like she was doing what's happening with Wendy. It seemed like.
You so right. Yup. That's what it's giving. And then they talking about, oh, she's not in prison. We got a spa. We got tennis lessons every Wednesday. And it's sounding like marketing. It's sounding like bullshit. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Y'all just to make it seem like, oh yeah, it's nice over here. It's a prison. And regardless if I got a spa and tennis every Wednesday, y'all don't let me see my family. I can't make phone calls. Y'all took my phone. That's the prison part. So why are y'all doing all of that?
Yeah, she said that too in that interview. Exactly. She don't have access to her phone. And not only that, she in New York and her family is all in Miami. Like all of her family is in Miami.
Yeah. But her niece did come visit her
They
recently.
put a police
After
report out on her yesterday because she
Right.
took Wendy out
For
for dinner to
kidnapping.
celebrate
yeah,
her
they were trying
acing
to
the
say that she
psych
was kidnapping.
exam. She took her out to dinner because
Wait, they
she
put a
aced
police
the
report on
psych.
who?
They
On
gave
her
Wendy a
niece.
psych
The
exam.
niece?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
For
They said
kidnapping
she
because she
kidnapping
took
her.
But
Wendy out to dinner.
Are you serious?
But it's not a prison.
Gee, we're not joking about
But
this.
you
And it
heard
was
what the judge
filed by
said in
Sabrina.
regards.
Oh, and G, the Breakfast Club got a letter. Did y'all see that clip? The
No.
caretaker sent them a letter for interviewing Wendy.
But you
Yeah,
know, her
like
and
why can't I
Charlamagne is
talk
like
to
this
nobody?
because, and you know, her and Charlamagne was like this because she's the reason
Yeah.
Charlamagne
Right.
got, because I read his books too.
Even the
So,
guy
and
from
then, you know,
TMZ.
Charlamagne don't bite his tongue either. So, of course, he was going to bring her on to get the real shit out because, you know, she don't really bite her tongue either. But, yeah, what Movie Bay is saying, though, but I feel like, because y'all heard what the judge said whenever the news came out that she passed her exam, talking about something, I'm going to move her over here because of her antics or whatever.
Yup,
It's
they
just like
gonna
they
put her
trying to
in a
control her.
yup. They said she gonna be in a high security building next. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, like what are they gonna do with
It's
her?
not funny, but damn, why they
Can
gotta
I
do that
ask
to her?
y'all when did
It's not funny at all.
Epstein's like list not come out, but like when was that made public, that information? Do y'all know?
Like last month, the beginning of this month,
Yeah.
maybe.
Like I meant like when everything was found out, like made public. Not the
A
list
couple
per
years.
se.
You talking about the speculation?
Yeah, in general, or
Yeah.
Was it a couple years ago?
Yeah.
2020. I want to say it was at the beginning of 2020.
was it 2020 when we was all in
Interesting.
the house?
Was it during 2020?
Yeah.
It was earlier in this decade.
Oh
me
no, it was
see.
during the Weinstein trials because remember Weinstein
Oh
tea started to come
yes.
out about the actresses Me
Was it
Too
really
movement.
2018?
They was talking about the island shaped like a foot, like the Nickelodeon. It was like all these
I
connections
do
to his
remember that.
island. Yeah, like it was. I
It
want.
was
Oh,
that
yep.
late.
Tamia answered it. 2018 was the beginning.
Yeah,
2018.
2019.
Okay, let's look
That
at
was
this
so long
timeline
ago.
here. 2018, cocaine
Graves
confession,
disease.
thyroid, slurring her words, sober house living. I don't know. I feel like with all this stuff coming out with Epstein, Harvey and Diddy, somebody keeping my girl in this place. Somebody keeping her
Put up
here.
Nomi's comment, legend. Do y'all? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. This could be a controversial one. Because Britney's, all of what we heard is her family, her dad controlling her money. And I don't believe, like what Nomi said, I don't remember it being this crazy with her. All I just remember is her not being able to access her money. Do y'all feel like it possibly could be dealing with her being a Black woman? I'm starting to question that. Because the severity and what they're doing with her is completely different than other situations that I've seen. I haven't seen anything to this degree. At least maybe I haven't been paying
It's a
attention.
little different, G, because like with Brittany, her family and the system were in on it. With Wendy, her family want to up out. It's the system that's trying to keep her in. But when Wendy was drinking, she did go through, they said a alcohol memory loss or something because she was drinking. So they thought she had dementia. But it was from the heavy drinking she was doing during the divorce and her mom passing. So Wendy was drinking a lot. But I think she's sober now, and that's what I noticed in that TMZ documentary. She seemed more aware. You know, she was telling stories and stuff like that. Yeah.
And a lot
Do
of
you
people
think
was
they ran
asking her how she
on
was
her
able to
to
stay
actually
sober.
confirm? Do you think they've ran tests on her to actually get it diagnosed that she did in fact have dementia? Because what she's saying, she ain't have dementia.
I don't know if they tested for that. I know they said she did get a 10 out of a 10 on the psych exam, so she is fully coherent. You know what I'm saying? She is here with us.
And she seemed to be remembering. But I feel like
So
Wendy
she had
Williams
dementia, she
has a
wouldn't have
lot of
passed it.
enemies. She got a lot of enemies in the industry, but she
Right.
also do have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She know a lot of information. So that's why I feel like somebody definitely keeping her here. And anybody would go, quote unquote, insane if you keep them isolated. I can't see my family. I can't talk to my family. Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy in this bitch. What are you talking about? And I don't have my drugs or alcohol to calm me down. Like, no, I'm about to lose my mind.
Basically in solitary confinement. I would trip out too.
But shit. But honestly, to answer, I guess, whose question was it? Nomi's question is because she black or white or with Britney Spears.
That was my question.
When it comes down to black women, especially in doctors and health, they definitely do treat us differently. So it could be a mix of all of that. You know what I'm saying? It could be definitely a mix of all of that. You know, pain, like, when it comes to pain level and pain tolerance and, taking diagnosis and things like that seriously and stuff like that, I feel like it could be a lot of things. I believe in cloning and all this conspiracy poop. I'm sorry, poop.
Hopefully they don't clone her. That usually happens.
I remember they saw Avril Lavigne was cloned.
Yeah. But like I said, like I miss Wendy so much, and I do want her to get out. But I do want her to be in the care of a trusted family member for sure. Because
But Movie Bay, who can you trust when you're a multimillionaire? If your son is willing to drain you dry, who can you trust?
Her niece that took her out for dinner.
I was just about to say that. I feel like her niece is
Because look, she at least got a job. They say she's a reporter in her own right. The niece, she went to school, educated.
I was inspired by Wendy, to be honest.
Her auntie,
and Wendy used to always talk about her. She used to always talk about her getting into broadcasting when she was on the show, when she still had her show.
I think her son is just sowing his royal oats. You know, he young. He wanna, do the latest things. I don't think he's a caretaker. He's still young. I think I don't know his age, but I don't think he's in caretaker mode like the niece would be. The niece would probably look up. Me said the niece gonna rob it.
I hope not.
He's 24.
Wendy, come stay with me, bitch. Come stay with me, Wendy.
Jan, he's 24.
Well, you know what? That's old enough to know that mommy need a little help. He old enough to know. Get out my purse and open the door. Thank you.
Kevin Hunter Jr.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like they're definitely trying to conceal whatever information that she know. And they trying to, I feel like if she ever do get to exposing, they're going to use this against her. They're going to be like, she's crazy.
She crazy. Yup.
Just like Jaguar. But you know what? Remember, every time they ask Wendy about Diddy, the one thing she say is Diddy done. I seen 2-3 different interviews where she say Diddy done. He ain't getting out. Diddy done. She keeps saying that.
And she gonna call it just like she did with R. Kelly. She called it with R. Kelly. She called it with Bill Cosby.
Lord. Wendy knew what these men were up to. Like, as fans, we don't know what these people do behind closed doors. We only see the performances, the magazine covers, the music. We don't know that you dibbling and dabbling, coercing people to do things that they don't need to be doing. But honestly, does that break a veil from, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you still like the artist once you find out who they truly are? A fan, once you know what I'm saying, from a fan point of view, I really like you, I really look up to you, but now that I know this, I'm gonna have to walk away from you. Can y'all separate the art from the artist when it comes to that?
Because when R. Kelly shit came out, you can no longer listen to his music the same because you're thinking about
step in the name of love.
I'm not.
This is what she meant in this month. Please.
Grant, for me, it takes me a while. It takes me a while for sure.
Love, I can listen to that, but like,
you know what I'm saying? It takes me a while, and it depends on what it is for sure. Because after Chris Brown hit Rihanna, I was off of Chris for a while. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with R. Kelly. I was off of him for a while, but I trapped in the closet for some reason. It got for me.
Closet.
Think about it,
I'm sorry, we do all parts of the trap in the closet.
Rosie the nosy neighbor.
That was my first YouTube video. Me and my friends was acting that out. Like,
yes. No shade. Nas giggling and laughing off of R. Kelly, but
and when it comes to Trey,
yeah. Oh, Trey Songz, girl.
That one
Trey
broke my heart.
He don't care if you're a man or a woman. Trey will knock you out. He's too violent.
When it comes to Trey, I mean his allegations, his SA grape juice allegations. That broke my heart, and it took me a while. But that's my guy.
We're gonna have to let him go, Movie Bay. Let it go.
Music wise, that's my guy.
Let it go. Let that go too.
You like Trey Songz music? Trey Songz music is low-key overrated to me.
Boy, bye.
It is.
I love singing his songs. They're so fun. He's so dramatic. I love it.
I know.
I was getting
You
ready to say
One
crazy.
that.
song that he
Bro,
got
you
for
gotta listen to
Sticky Face.
Anticipated number 2. Grant, come on, bro. Quit playing with
Did
me.
y'all
Quit
ever
playing.
hear
This song
Sticky
is
Face?
overrated.
No, sir. Oh,
You said, wait,
stay.
we'll let you go.
Girl, you know it ain't gonna be on. Cause both
Go
of us
off,
are
movie
grown.
bag.
So bring your up.
Yeah.
Stay. What you talking about? Baby? Babies were almost
That's the
made to
DDG
trade. What are you
song.
talking about?
Go off.
Ready? In anticipation? Those are all you really need to listen to, honestly. Hey,
Mhm.
those two. If I could put you on anything, those two
I
albums for sure.
did. Is it 1+1? No, that might be Beyonce. I might have heard a cover of
Where the
1+1.
hell did Legend go?
I know he got jam blocked with this comment.
Oh yeah, his comments. Why was I going over clicking on the
But
comments
y'all
trying
can
to take it
still
off?
hear me. Y'all can still
Yeah, we can
hear
hear you.
me.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
But
Oh,
yeah.
Mia said the neighbors know my name. Try yelling
And the voice,
Trey.
what
Boy,
you do?
bye.
That's the
Yo,
only
Your
thing.
side of the bed.
No.
No. That's weird to me.
Like, because Trey fell off too. Because like he can't even. I ain't seen him
He
had.
fell off
Has
when
he
he
even
had
had
his
a stadium
child. Said,
tour,
let
an
me
arena
stop.
tour?
Oh, I forgot he had a
He
baby.
be in them
Girl,
damn.
yes, that boy be slinging. He be
He
going raw.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Trey fell off when all them allegations started coming out. Like, let's be
Which
honest.
one? The SA or the
He was
hitting, the
still
punching in the
staying at
The
that
club?
little
SA,
small
the
venue.
grape juice. Y'all remember those Gonzalez twins? The basketball girls? I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah, after
Both
that
of
one,
them?
But Kiki,
one of
when
them.
Kiki when Kiki started,
Nobody
when
really listened
Kiki
to
said
Kiki,
she was
though.
hiding in his closet.
Nobody really listened to Kiki,
yeah, I was
though.
Yep,
listening to
because
Kiki.
Kiki was like, well, Wendy, the
I'm talking
gag
about on
is you weren't
a big
there.
scale.
Wendy, the
I
gag
know.
is you weren't
No.
there. When Wendy was like, girl, ain't nothing happened to you. But
Mhm.
ain't
And
that
Kiki checked
older
Wendy too on that,
look, ain't that an
on
older
that
black
episode.
woman thing to try to tell a younger woman of color, girl, ain't nothing happened to you. You survived. Girl, no, that was traumatic being in that closet.
Yeah, my portrait. Because all you had to do was come over here, baby. Like,
Not
what do you
movie
mean?
bag.
All you had to do was
Child.
come over here. Like, what are you talking about,
You don't want
Trey?
that movie, babe.
Movie bag.
You
Do
gonna
you
catch
fight back?
some.
Movie
No,
bag.
I
Do you fight
understand.
back?
Oh,
How's your right hook? How's your left hook?
you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. I wish a nigga would.
Get him in the
Girl, you gonna really have
Wish
him
a nigga
singing and
would.
You're
hitting
gonna
them
be in
high
there.
notes.
You're gonna have to be in there like Tesehki because he's gonna be in there trying to knock your shit.
Not movie baby being an
Quit it.
eater, child. She gonna knock him out.
Shit.
I'm dead. Legend gone. We ain't even. What's his
He
next
done
topic?
for the
Yeah.
night.
I
Right.
know. Let's
Legend
read the
done for the
comments.
night.
Yeah, make sure y'all like the video
I know.
Right.
We in here.
and share
Y'all
the
remember
video.
when
I'm literally a spirit in a wind, but I'm in here, y'all.
Let me see where he is.
Oh, Devin said the neighbors know his name because he was knocking women between the washer and dryers. Oh my
That's
god,
terrible. And that's New York
Devin.
State. When you in between a
Yeah.
washer and dryer, it be stuck. Like it be hard for you to get out real quick. So they got the advantage.
I'm not laughing at that, y'all. I cannot laugh at that. That is not okay.
Yeah, not DV. Not
You
DV
laughing at
jokes.
it.
Y'all
That's the
remember when
trip.
him or someone said, "See if
Somewhere.
he snuck up in your bathroom." And see, Devian.
That's what you where you sleep.
I hated that because y'all
Oh,
gotta listen to the
allegedly
rest of
they
the
was
song.
asleep.
No, you gotta listen to the rest of the
That's
song.
why
It's called Role Play.
Oh, he said
But
he gonna
there's
get them while
certain
they sleep.
No, he said, if I snuck up in
he
your
gonna touch you while
bedroom,
you
touch
sleep,
you while you sleep, would you act
aka
surprised as if
without
you
consent.
didn't know it's me? I came to
Girl,
steal your
it's a
heart,
song on
girl.
one of
Don't
his
call the
albums
police.
where he
I
be
really
basically
want
Now
saying
you
you
hear what
want
that
it.
verse?
just
Are
I
to
you
get
think
thinking
it's
about that
called
verse
You
now?
Want It.
What
The
you like?
song is called Role Play. He gives out different
I'm gonna look up that song You
scenarios.
Want It. Girl,
But
he
listen to
mentioned
that
something like
song.
that in another
No,
song.
Role Play, go
Listen
hard.
to it.
Where my Trey
Y'all,
fans?
Listen to it.
I
They
don't know
are.
what's
Listen to
They
that
wrong
on
with
our
the
song.
head, Trey fans.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I see.
I feel like
Get that comment off
it's a
movie
setup.
man's
I feel like
page.
it's a setup for when you
It's a
host or
setup by
something.
who?
Because my
Who?
Wi-Fi don't never act
The
up when I'm on
Guardians.
here.
It's
What'd you
because
say?
you
Wendy's
hosting.
people.
It
No,
was
No,
it's
it's
acting
because
because
you
we
up.
was taking
hosting.
up for
You
Wendy.
hosting all of us. It takes a lot of your Wi-Fi power.
Baby, it kicked me off, and then my Wi-Fi said, "Who is this?" I said, "Hold on, I have to log back
Uh-huh.
in."
Your Wi-Fi was sick
Everything.
of you.
It was sick of
Uh-huh.
me. But y'all,
He
anyway,
said knitter, a knitter.
A knitter.
Oh, She Loving It. Movie Bag. You know that song, She Loving It? That
I love that
song makes
song.
me think of the same thing you said about him creeping in your room at night.
Oh,
She
Lord.
loving it. When he tell you like what he wants you to
When I
like,
do
it's
what
a
I
little
do.
intense.
Yep.
Listen to
I love
you
that song
can't
too.
tell
I love me some
I
Trey,
like it.
y'all.
Because if I'm
Not
saying
you
it
love
hurts,
Trey song.
stop. Don't say you like it.
She love it when I get her off. Hey, maybe she said she
That's
loved
too
it.
much.
Maybe she said she loved it.
Well, you're right.
Not maybe she said.
Y'all, please don't make me rethink this. I'm going to the Millennium concert. Don't make me dissecting these damn
Girl,
lyrics,
enjoy
please.
your concert.
You gonna
Enjoy
have
your
to.
concert. Right. Don't worry about this.
She said she kissing on me. She tugging on me. Oh,
Yup.
she want it. She
But
want
she
it.
didn't. She was pushing him. Push
This
him off
girl
me.
is. Oh,
Get up
I'm
off
dead.
me.
I'm
She don't
dead.
want it. Yes. Trey, get up off me.
Jen is
No.
crazy.
No,
No,
Trey.
y'all will
No.
not
No,
do that.
Trey. No.
No. So where's the kissing coming from? Where's the kissing coming from?
Girl, I'm trying to get out the door. I'm trying to get the doorknob open. Yup.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Legend, you should have just put the next topic on or something. God
He
damn.
said it
He
was
did have it
Baddies.
up.
He said it was
What was
Baddies
it?
reunion predictions. Who
Okay.
catching what
Baddies
fade?
song.
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Ooh. Y'all, I had to refresh because they was talking about we don't know what's this going on. But anyway,
We can see you.
Oh, I see. You
Yeah,
can't
I
see
can
that.
see it.
Which
Oh,
seat
the
are you
Okay.
cool girls of the
picking?
franchise. Yeah.
all right. So you are stuck on a 24-hour flight. Which seat are you picking? Okay. So the first seat you got Natalie and Jayla.
Bro, hold on. This
Number
is
2 you
okay.
got Tesehki and Anna. Number 3 you got Jaden and Ivory. Number 4 you got Tinka and DTB. Number 5 you got Rolly and Scotty. Well, they gonna be fighting. Number 6 you got Akbar and Tommy. They gonna be fighting too.
They gonna be
Probably.
fighting.
7 you got Big Lex and Summer. 8 you
That'll
got
be
Emma and
Legend.
Jazz. 9 you got Pretty P and Bad Dolly. They gonna be tussling for real. And Nunu and Biggie for number 10. So where y'all sitting?
I got number 3 because I like
I got
window
8.
seat.
I'm sitting with 8 because Emma don't talk and Jasmine is funny.
But you're gonna be hearing that music. I want to be hearing that music out of that.
I want to hear some music too, but me.
I want to hear my
Jasmine
own
can
music.
talk.
I want to hear her
At
music.
least I know I'm gonna be able to
I'm gonna
sleep.
say, Jaden, are
I'm
you
gonna be
really
able
a
to
Barbie?
Y'all know where I'm sitting. Where y'all think I'm sitting?
You're sitting at number 1.
Up there with Natalie and
It
Jayla.
is.
That was gonna be my
Natalie
other
and
option.
Jayla, yeah.
Natalie and Jayla would have
Being
you
in the
laughing
middle.
for 24 hours.
Being in the middle on a plane, I want the window seat.
Well,
I
I've
don't
never
know
been,
why.
but I would sit
Yeah.
between Nat and Jayla. For sure.
I'm picking.
Now,
I'm
listen,
picking.
you know, Rolly is gonna take up that whole aisle, so you should have gave that
Which
one
one?
by herself. Up there with Scotty.
Not she need 2 seats.
Oh,
That's only
yeah.
when she, that's only when
And
she
Scotty
whole
real
aisle.
her
small.
surgery.
Yeah.
Why y'all wouldn't sit with DTB and Tink?
And
Why would I?
Tinkerbella would annoy me.
I
Tinkerbella
just
could be
don't
sitting
like
there
middle
annoying you the whole
seats. I wasn't gonna pick 4, 6, 7. I wasn't gonna pick none of them. I'm not sitting in the middle because when they start arguing and beefing, I'm not a mediator. I'm not getting paid for this, so I'm not sitting in the middle. Give me a window seat. Good night, ho.
Grant
Fuck
pick
no.
10.
Not with Biggie. I sit right there with Emma and Jasmine. Emma and Jasmine's the one.
Knew you
'Cause
was
I'd be
gonna
able to
pick
sleep.
Jazz. Say
Honestly,
where
I'm
Jazz
sitting.
and
And I
G
would have more
go.
options. I
Tesehki and
couldn't go to the
Anna. I'm sitting
bathroom.
with Tesehki and Anna.
Somebody
We
check
know
the
you would,
bathroom, yup.
Legend. We didn't even have to
No,
ask.
because it has a window seat.
Anna
Not
and
too much.
Tesehki.
Natalie's lawyer. Not too much. Natalie Nunn's lawyer. Anyway, I want a window seat.
Yes.
And
Oh, y'all,
number,
Diamond a Body song dropped today. MVB. I watched the video too. I did watch it.
I
I
haven't
watched
listened
the
to the
video
whole. I
too.
gotta listen to it.
I haven't listened to it either.
She went off on Natalie, y'all. I think she may
That
surpass
little sneak
Natalie in
peek
the
she had was
popularity
nice.
vote.
We
Y'all
see. We
think
pull
so?
up the lyrics later. But yeah, I'm definitely sitting between Nat and Jayla. You know, we're gonna be
Girl.
talking business. I'm gonna be pitching my ideas to Zeus, and we about to make some money. Like, what are you talking
Movie
about?
Bay, do not let them play in your face, okay? Stay on high alert.
Nobody gonna be playing in my
Yeah.
face. I'm signing the
mean, you know
contract,
who you
and
dealing
y'all
with.
shooting the show. Bitch, I just want my
Okay.
concepts out there. You know what I'm saying? We talking business.
That
I'm not
part.
going to. Is this flight to Dubai? I don't want to go there.
Yes,
Just
we're
like to
going to
Dubai. I'm not
Dubai. We
going.
will
We
land.
going
You
to
know
the.
what I'm saying?
We bet you about to go to Dubai. She about to do
That's what I said.
Dubai
I'm not
things.
going.
Shit on.
Please. But y'all, since we talking about baddies and where we sit in, I think this is a good time to talk about baddies. Hey.
Yeah.
So the Baddies Africa audition trailer came out this week. But the only thing that I think is really worth talking about was the DTV versus Biggie. Like, we got to actually see it or whatever. Because they showed other fights or
Biggie
whatever, but
swinging.
we don't know them. We don't know them. But how y'all feeling about the preview?
I didn't
It
watch
looks
it.
pretty much the same. No shade of what we've seen. It's no difference. No shade.
Oh yeah, I'm not watching.
Why you not watching? I want to watch. I want to watch.
I didn't watch it.
I don't know. I'm excited
Baddies.
to see Biggie. Biggie looked like she was swinging, girl. I want to see.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Biggie will swing sometimes, like on Nunu, Diamond. Biggie is swing, but why you ain't swing on J.O. Ho? What's going on?
You know
Cause
why?
she's scared of her.
She's
What's
scared.
She
going
done
on?
seen
scared of
DTV
that
fight
egg,
and be
bull
handled,
egg.
so she thinks she could do something.
She's scared of
Yep.
that boost. Yeah. She's
And I'm gonna need
scared.
Nat though. I'm gonna need you to not remix all the B King songs. Like, please don't.
She
Yeah,
bought
she.
his catalog after his demise. No
Did she?
shade. I'm like, what? She might have, because I'm like, how does she have the
Oh, I'm
right
about
to
to
remix
say.
his stuff? She said, yeah, and I'm getting ready to remix Beat King, yada yada yada. I'm like, girl.
No, on behalf of, I'm not a Houstonian, but I'm an honorary Houstonian, and we say no. Please don't.
Not
Thanks.
no. But y'all,
No.
DTV has been the topic of conversation this week. Natalie took to her Instagram and said,
Damn,
because
look
I
at
will
that.
personally cast people to have you running and never clout chase again. You literally got slapped so hard that you was apologizing on stage. Why do you always do this flake clout chasing? This is why you and Anna Moore are the biggest jokes the Baddies ever had. Or whatever. And then Natalie said, I bring her on my show and come on and cause clout chasing is crazy. You crying and was about to kiss my feet, apologizing and all. This is why I don't want you on my show, because you a clout chaser. And you do all this for the internet for clout. When the reunion airs, you're gonna look dumb. If you want to come back for Baddies Africa, you finna see how this goes. You finna think
Okay,
you
you
in
acting
the
like
hell,
G.
not Africa, baby girl. New
Just shut the
Beat
fuck up.
King Natalie songs dropping. Who want to come to Africa and turn this one up with me? I'm looking for girls
The
who want to
lack
have
of
a little fun.
punctuation.
Let's get it, baddies. We got some clout chasers and someone who thinks she's doing something. Y'all want to come and turn it up with me? And then DTV said it's going to be us against them, because trust, I'm gonna have some bitches that ride for me too. Just saying, it's gonna be a divide. House A and B. This shit's gonna be my bitches go up. Trust, pick a side. And then you saw some of the sides being picked. It was a Rolly. Rolly came out and she said, I got you, Nat. And then Rolly said, the thing is, you always do. And the world doesn't even know what be going on. And I got you too. And then that's when Anna, she made a post or whatever, and she said how she owned Diamond About side basically. And she said in a tweet, she said, all of us do, laughing my ass off. Nat and Diamond have to sort it out. None of us agree with what Diamond did, but shit, let's not all go in on her. And I agree.
So
And then
Anna,
Natalie
yeah.
ended up blocking Anna after this, and Anna was basically saying she don't care. She said, okay, she always gets angry and talks shit and goes on rant, and that she'll be fine, to be honest. I don't care. I ain't did shit to her. So who are y'all sides y'all on? Are y'all on the Chinyan sides or the Diamond Dolls?
Diamond, if you
Oh,
need,
Chinyan.
a writer, Diamond, I'll be one of the Diamond dolls. Hey, girl, I'm sick of Natalie and her wicked ways. I know Movie Baby saying she big EP, but if you don't want them to touch you, I think she should say that. Like, don't touch me. Why is it that she can get touched? It doesn't make sense. Jocelyn hasn't been getting touched for a minute. So I'm like, why is Natalie getting touched?
Because Jocelyn actually has control of her show. Natalie wants everybody to believe that she does. Because what we said in the group chat, Natalie said Diamond was not coming back. As we saw with this interaction, sounds like Diamond's coming back. And the only
Yeah.
reason why is because Natalie doesn't have control over what she wants the people to think she does. Because if it was Jocelyn, Diamond wouldn't be on that show, which proves Jocelyn actually controls and has control of her show. Natalie does not. Whose side am I on? Diamond's. Because do what you got to do, Diamond. I respect Diamond for doing what she wanted to do. Without the EP can't be touched contract, she did what she wanted to do, and I respect that because you didn't let somebody police you and control you and your actions. If you wanted to slap her, you should have slapped her, and I'm glad she did.
See, Natalie antagonizes people with that no touch clause. Jocelyn could have one and we don't know, but she don't parade around doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? Natalie do stuff, set people up. I mean, she did say
what you mean? Come on, y'all.
She said, Lexi, why you come to the reunion dressed like that? You gonna fight me? Because I'm ready. But she was joking. Like
that was this season. I'm talking about you act like Jocelyn do not get with them girls.
Not recently. She hasn't been
because she
Big Lack
got a lawsuit. Yeah, she can't.
Yeah, not since season.
But Jocelyn do get with them girls or has gotten with them girls. So she do be up in their face, starting drama and all that other stuff.
Queen Envy, she did get in her face, but it's still a difference. Like if Natalie was to get in my face and read me with facts the way Jocelyn read Big Chops with facts, that would be different versus
Jocelyn
I'm getting
was
set
not
up to
reading
get
no
knocked.
facts.
Well, she said she was talking about her husband. She said you and your dusty friend was online talking about me and my family. And they was her and Erica from BGZ.
Rightfully
Big
so.
Chops.
I'm just saying, I feel like I put on your video, Jen, Natalie and Diamond, well, Natalie and Jocelyn are the same. They both, and I'm not talking about this last season of Jocelyn's Cabaret, because she could not touch them girls, but she still yanked wet across that table.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
she
saying?
did knock sister wet. Yeah.
But in prior seasons, Jocelyn definitely has been rah. Okay.
Who you coughing at?
But nobody else is like, oh well, you can't touch Jocelyn. You could touch Jocelyn, EP or not. Ain't nobody was parading for them girls to be up on. I just feel like it's a double standard. I feel like a lot of people just don't like Natalie. That's what I feel like. But when it comes to Natalie and DTB, getting back at the subject at hand, I feel like they are one and the same. And I really don't want them to beef. I really want them to be Cookie Crunch girlfriends because they are the same to me.
Why you say the girl she beef with so similar to her? You said Natalie and Jocelyn similar, Natalie and Diamond similar.
Because they are. Okay, look. Well, Natalie and Diamond for sure. I am. Natalie and Diamond are one of the same people. Okay. I should go to your video, Jan, but they both beautiful. They both get money. They both are extra. Natalie is pretty. Yeah.
But beautiful.
Natalie is pretty.
I ain't saying she ain't pretty, but beautiful.
Natalie is beautiful, and DT, they're both beautiful women. They both baddies. They both get money. They're both extra. They're both clout chasey. I want them to be in cahoots with each other. That's why I hate that they are beefing. But honestly,
Why can't they, Movie Bay?
Huh?
Why can't they? What you just said is true. There's a lot of similarities. Why can't they be friends? Because Natalie does not want anybody that is close to her level. And Diamond is close. She's getting closer and closer to Natalie's level, which is why she got to go.
Well, honestly, that article, but Natalie has said that. But I don't agree with it's like close to her level. I feel like what Natalie has said, when you feel like you bigger than the program, that's when it's a problem because you're not bigger than the program.
She brought up Ann Moore. She said, Diamond, you're just like Ann Moore. How did Ann Moore try to be bigger than the program now? Oh, okay.
Well, I feel like no, because she said you're a clout chasing just like Ann Moore, which DTV is. But if you go back, because I've been with Natalie since season 4, baby, you're a clout chaser. You were on the internet doing these same type of things. That's why I'm like, y'all are the same type of person. That's why I want them to get along. But honestly, and I wouldn't be surprised if all of this is
This is
just for a
the
storyline for the
for
next season.
Africa.
Could be.
Yeah,
Yep.
because both of them are actresses. Diamond is an
Exactly.
actress, y'all. Y'all cannot
Exactly.
escape that. Movie Bay is onto something. I've thought that as well, but I haven't had enough clues to do a full video on it. But I'm thinking they're making plot lines and connections.
Yep.
Mariah Lynn and Summer confirmed. Natalie versus the Diamond Dolls now confirmed. House
Mm-hmm.
A versus House B again from Baddies East now confirmed.
Yep.
Baddies coming forward choosing sides. Summer chose a side today. She said F Anna and Diamond. She team Natalie. Rolly
Of
team
course.
Natalie.
Yeah.
Tink allegedly team
Mhm.
Natalie. They making a choice,
That is
but
entertaining.
Easy to
it's
have at
getting
home.
people. It's getting people reinvested to see what's
Exactly.
gonna
Not
happen.
me.
And
It's checking
Exactly.
me out.
I was
I
about to say
mean,
because
they do this every
like
season
me
because they did this
don't
on
want to see this.
South. They did
It,
that House A
This is
versus
boring.
House B on South with
oh,
Jayla
yep,
and
they did
Natalie.
start it on South.
yeah.
A lot of people say it started on East, but I
It
guess it
started
did
on
It
start
South.
on
actually
South.
started on it
Yeah.
started on South because Jayla was the other head honcho. It was Jayla's side and
Oh
Natalie's
yeah.
side. But yeah, for sure. Like I bet you this is all for a storyline. Now I'm pretty sure what happened at the reunion happened at the reunion, but I feel like they're keeping it going because Natalie and DTB both know TV. They both about that bag, and they both know we gonna have to keep we could keep this up. Like it ain't no bad blood. And
The
Diamond
Movie
has told
Bay.
y'all
What's
this.
the
Diamond has
slap?
told y'all
What's the
this when it
slap?
came
And
to
that
Tesehki.
interview she just
Movie
did with
Bay,
that
what's the
British girl.
slap? It's not a punch. Like I would say, Movie Bay, when we get on set, slap you real quick. All right, so we
Right.
can beef to the next season, so they can bring
I'm
us both
gonna
back.
slap you
Period.
back. Okay, boom. Now
I
we're
want
slapping
you to
each other.
slap me. I'm
We're
just gonna
slapping
sit there like,
sisters.
oh, I'm gonna get you
Exactly.
next season, bitch. Like that. I'm
Exactly.
not even gonna
Have
yeah.
security break us up so we can't get to each
Yeah,
other. So
so we
next
can't
season we
get
gotta
yeah.
get to each other. Exactly. Exactly. And Diamond has said this last season when it came to Tesehki. She's one way on camera and one way off of camera. Diamond will do the most on camera and she's chill off camera. And it's the same with Natalie. Natalie turned on her TV personality and
That
people
is
that
true.
Natalie have worked with as well and say that she's different off camera. They are
That
the
is
same
true.
bitch. So I am not surprised if this is honestly just a storyline for production. I'm still not gonna watch this shit. But yeah, that's my thoughts.
It's not pulling me. That's whack. Like
I don't want the splitting of the houses
storyline,
neither, Nomi. Oh, hold on. Last thought. My last thought.
Mariah.
My last thought is I don't want Natalie to try to cast people to come in and fight DTB because I don't feel like nobody will come in to fight DTB because DTB is the people's champ. She is DTB.
I think somebody's gonna do it.
Like,
Right, somebody gonna do
it
it.
ain't gonna be a
I
lot.
think they should let Diamond pick like 3 or 4 girls of her own from the audition.
Ooh.
Like, okay, if I gotta go against her and we know it's going down, I need some people who want, you know what I'm saying, be on
I
my side.
agree. But
Them
I also
people
don't want
wanna
them being
be.
in Africa with this shit.
That's the part too. They are about to go to the motherland with drama. Sure.
But yeah, that would see this right here, this concept could be a whole season in itself.
The
Baddies
Diamond Dolls
versus
versus the
you know what I'm
champ.
saying?
Yep.
Like Baddies, the
Mhm.
versus season. Natalie running one house, Diamond running one house, and they gotta get along in the clubs,
I
and then they
want
gonna be
Diamond
fighting
House.
in
I
the
want
car.
Diamond House.
Then we can add something to it and give it a play. Why don't y'all have it like a competition? Okay, you got Natalie on one side, you
I
got
like
Diamond
that.
on one side.
I like
Start
that.
doing challenges and then
Not
tally it up
Survivor.
each episode. and
Yeah,
then
I
whoever
would.
Well, more
has the
like
most
I would
boss
votes
actually
battle.
want to be on a show like that.
wins it
If
and
we're
sends
doing challenges and tasks and who can do this and that,
And you
I
would still
would
be
do
on the
that.
Diamond
And
Dolls.
then you might be fighting.
Absolutely, we gonna
You
win.
might be fighting or whatever because
Ooh,
the bitch fucked up on the challenge.
never.
Now, bitch, come here. You
Yep.
fucked up on the challenge.
And
Let's
there's
fight.
a real
Fight,
reason for that.
never. Yeah,
And what did
never.
we say all last season with Jocelyn's Cabaret? Their episodes, their fights, all of that stuff was based off of the show, the competition aspect. Like that's but they'll never do it though. They need somebody send this to them because we got a concept, but they're gonna have to pay us for it. But they'll never do it. But that's why the show gonna be boring. We already know, and then half the cast. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Movie Bay already know though. This cast, if it's not hitting, I'm taking a hiatus. I don't think I'm gonna watch it because it's not. It's gonna be the same shit over and over again. It's
What
just
would
like
make the cast
it's
hit for
repetitive.
you?
I need a fresh set of people, and we know we're not gonna get a fresh set of people.
How
So you want
Natalie
all
talking?
new people. You want all new people.
I want about 80% of that cast to be new faces.
How
that have
Natalie
not been
talking?
on
It
Baddies.
might be because
I
it's
doubt it.
looking
You know,
like
we always say
Natalie, Rolly, Anna, Summer.
Mariah Lynn's been confirmed. She said she got her call, so Lynn's
that.
coming.
And you know, Scotty. Did you say Scotty?
I didn't. So that's
I
6
didn't.
people. You know they choose
He's
like
gonna
20
be
bitches.
back. You said Summer.
So maybe 50% of the cast will be new.
Anna
Summer gonna be back.
confirmed
Lex
Summer
gonna be
in
back.
Spaces on Twitter. Mhm.
Lex gonna be back. Dolly probably gonna be back.
Doubt
Ivory's
it.
already saying that she back.
Oh, yep. Ivory
Who
said
else?
she got her call. Yeah.
That's about 8 girls from this season already.
Ivory is going to be
Jayla
me.
probably will be back. Like
Ivory
it's
is not going to be on
half
no
the cast.
side. We going to be in the middle.
Knocking people's heads loose.
No, Ivory and DTB are close.
Are they?
So you see Ivory choosing a Diamond Dollhouse?
Yeah, I feel like she
Over
would
the
choose
chin?
Diamond side, to be honest. Yeah.
I don't know. Ivory seemed pretty loyal to Natalie and Jayla. She fought Dolly because Dolly fought Jayla.
No, she fought Dolly because Dolly was calling her out.
Dolly hit
Dolly
her.
said online that she
And they
wanted
leaked her
Ivory
nudes. Summer
after that
and
premiere.
Dolly leaked Ivory nudes, like her. They yeah. That's why she.
Now,
And
why
also,
would you curse the world
at
with
the
that?
at the party when Dolly
Right. How they
and Summer
feeling?
basically try to clock Jayla, Dolly end up hitting Ivory for some reason, and they end up fighting at the premiere. That's why she said she
Premiere,
was
right.
from Dolly again.
But they said Ivory fought Dolly at the premiere. Dolly was sitting down and Ivory and Danye jumped her.
That's what Legend talking about because she ended up hitting her, apparently trying to hit Jayla.
She ended up hitting Ivory trying to hit Jayla, and then she
Oh,
got set
at the
back down in her
premiere.
seat. Yeah, she got set back down in
Got
her
it.
seat
All right.
by
My
Ivory.
bad.
So,
I got it now.
yeah,
All right.
because they were trying to jump Jayla. That's why Jayla had her shoe off trying to hit them. They were trying to get
Look at Jayla. What about Jayla that just make people sick of her? I'm just like, I don't get it. They just
I think
need
it's
her. I'm
that
sick of
energy.
you.
Called
That
envy. It's that envy. You don't. But we can. That's a conversation we can have for a whole nother day. A lot of I ain't just gonna say it's women. Well, it might be women, but then again, it could be men too. But a lot of people that see somebody possessing the confidence that they lack, they have an issue with that. Jayla, and that's the thing with a lot of the fans online. Y'all see it. A lot of the fans online want Jayla to be humbled. They want somebody to beat her because she ain't ever been beat before. Why do you want that? You want that because she has a lot of confidence in herself. She's full of herself. She's all about Jayla. Why is that an issue? You should be like that about yourself. Why watching somebody else be super confident in who they are? Why is that bothering you? Why do they need to be humbled for that? I feel like that's where a lot of it comes from.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I don't know. Did y'all hear about the whole Natalie beef with the Baddies Gone Wild?
Legend. Hold up. Who house you choosing before we go to Baddies Gone Wild?
Oh, who house
You
I'm
get the
choosing?
Chins or the
Diamond.
Diamond House? You Chins.
He choosing whatever side Anna on.
And that's the Diamond.
Anna in a Diamond Doll mansion. So what's going on?
I don't.
You
Look,
letting it go with us up in Frozen?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't care for either or. Like, I don't really ride for Natalie, and I don't really ride for DTB. They're both
Even though
interesting
Anna
characters.
chose a side, I'm shocked that
I mean, that's Anna's business.
Anna didn't choose a side. She said, "I'm not choosing a side, but I don't want anybody to gang up on Diamond."
She basically chose her side. She basically said, "Y'all not
Allegedly, Biggie not coming back, so they said she needs her +1. Get into that, T.
Who plus? Oh, so you think she leeching on?
She needed her bodyguard. Well,
But her
Biggie
bodyguard
was-
is
Tesehki ain't coming back either, so she needed a bodyguard.
Tesehki coming back.
Then that's the whole same cast. Boo, tomato. That's exactly why.
Well, we don't know what the final cast is, but no, honestly, I'm on the side of watching the drama go on. But if a jump is being had on either side, I'm definitely going to jump in. I don't know, because I like people on both sides. But if Diamond the Body side is getting jumped, I'm gonna have to jump in on Diamond the Body side and get that for her.
Thank you.
But I don't like to really see people get jumped because the way Natalie make it seemed like she go sick 5 bitches on.
Yeah, because she said she want her to go through hell this whole season. She wants her to go through hell.
She's definitely, and Rolly is going to be on that too. So, I might be on Diamond's side because I might just need that with Rolly. Rolly, run up, bitch. Kick, pang. I'm going to kick that bitch right there in her knees.
Kick her in her knees.
I want to kick that bitch. I don't like that big bitch. I don't like her. Like, bitch, how you big
Me
after
either.
the surgery? Like, that just doesn't make any
Oh my
motherfucking sense to me.
God.
Like, you
She get
literally
away
went
with
in
a
there
lot.
on that table, sat on them people's table and played with them because you back on here eating
She
the
just
same
moved
way
fat
that they
around.
motherfucking eating. Like, you should have got a gastric sleeve or whatever, so that way you could have
No,
lost
they
some
played with
weight.
her
You should
ass.
have got what Lizzo got.
She's just
What
moving
Lizzie
fat.
get? She should
Did
have
y'all
got
hear
Lizzo been
Lizzo trying to
working
get a
out.
BBL now?
what?
That's smart though for her to get the BBL when after she lost
Oh,
the
because
weight.
she got the loose skin now.
But I think
Oh,
she looks
Yes.
good.
Gee, why you shaking your head?
Gee, you don't
Because you're
think she
still
should get
fat.
built like a Barbie?
Lose
Because
weight
she's skinnier
first.
than but she's doing it better than
But you're
Rolly.
not skinny. You're still fat.
Gee, she got that
Why don't
loose.
you
But
get
gee, she
slim
losing
first,
weight.
or at
She
least
got that
get close
loose
to being
flab.
slim thick? They both still fat. Like
Oh,
you just
G don't
moving
like
fat
it. He
around.
don't like that
Hold on, not
stuff.
too
Yeah.
much.
Just go to the gym and lose some weight. Lose some
She
weight.
is
He
going
don't
to the
like
gym
that
and
stuff.
losing weight. That's what she been doing. She been working out.
G don't
You
like
gonna tell
that.
me
He
she
don't like fat
not
getting
fat?
moved around and switching around and
It's
Oh
not.
wait,
squashing
they
around.
said
He
it
don't
was a
like that
joke.
stuff.
Lizzo is not getting a BBL. Sorry, they said it was a
Oh,
joke.
that was a joke. I thought that was
Yeah,
real.
because she
Oh.
she
I
she
was about to
said
say
she was
because
shaking her butt and she said it's
yes, she's
giving
lost weight,
BBL.
but she's still
Uh,
overweight.
G.
I'm just keeping it
Yeah,
real. That's just what it is. Getting a BBL when you're still overweight, like
But
overweight.
Rolly did it.
Rolly is fat as hell. Like she's obese.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
that's the whole thing too. Like she gonna have to get where she wants to be, doing it the way she wants to. She's gonna have to do about 3 or 4 surgeries, the same type of surgery that she's getting.
Bobby, who wants to do all that work?
Go to the gym, do it naturally.
Do it
Who wants to do all
naturally.
that work? That's
Sometimes
exactly
that's
why
hard
these
for some
bitches
people
hop
to
on the
do. That's why
table.
they got the gastric sleeves.
If you want your life, because once you go under the knife, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna come out.
Well, that
Especially
is
doing it the
true,
way
but
she
that's
does
the
it, the
risk that
cheap
they're
way
I
willing
out.
to
just
take.
covered a story on that. A mom got a BBL and she never came home again.
Right.
Yes, that was sad.
Mm-hmm. She
Didn't
just
that happen
wanted to
to
look
And
somebody?
what
good.
happened? What happened to
Somebody
that? Y'all remember
famous
that
that came out?
girl? You
What's
think
her
of what I'm about
name?
to say? Oh boy, from Wild 'N Out.
DC
Yeah.
Young Fly.
Oh
Yes.
Yeah, his baby
yes.
mama.
Oh my God. I could have
She
used
passed
her as
on
an
doing that
example too.
too.
Yep. Mm.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I did a whole
That's
little thing
why.
over that.
I do want to know, honestly, y'all, before we move to the next story real quick, what the harsh thing is about the BBL. Is it the fat
Jackie O.
removal that you can pass away from, or like what is it about that surgery that these women aren't surviving? What is it about it?
It
If
might
y'all
just be
know, because I don't know.
complications. It might just be complications, like especially because before you get the surgery, you're supposed to have like a appointment or 2 before to check all your health
Multiple,
history and
yeah.
everything. Yeah, like they're supposed to check all that. So it might be a complication that came up in surgery that they probably didn't suspect or whatever. Surgery is dangerous.
XR said something about when you get your fat injected,
Fat
it could
gets
get injected in
injected,
a blood vessel. So wait, when they putting it in your hips and
which
your
kind of goes
butt,
into what Legend's saying.
right?
Get
Yeah.
your health scans. Like you gotta, and I feel like a lot of them that this has happened to. In my opinion, I feel like they're in a rush to get it done. Sometimes you don't need to. You need to allow it to just run its course instead of like trying to hurry up and get it done so you have the body immediately.
But honestly, G, with most women I've seen, and I don't know if it's a cultural thing, you get your body as you get older. I've seen girls who was
Yeah.
straight sticks when they was young, now hip bodied and everything. Like if you give yourself a little time, sometimes you'll gain the weight you want, or like you said, go to the
You
gym.
absolutely will.
It is
You absolutely
alternatives.
will. That's why they always say once you hit 30, if you're not in the gym, you're gonna start to see some. And sometimes it's good for other people. Like I had a friend that was really, really small growing up, but as they got older,
That's what I'm
the weight
saying,
started to come.
yeah. I'm
So
like, girl, you thick
you're not
now,
a
girl.
child
I'm
anymore.
like that too. You know, I was a $110 in school, and then when I hit like 28, that's when I started gaining weight. I lost it again, but you know, but I say that
Yeah.
for the younger people for sure to definitely wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Yes,
my
and that's what
friend,
I
she was
noticed.
really
It's a
skinny.
trend.
She was really slim, but
And do
after she
your
had her
research.
baby, she happy now because she got her little booty.
Okay, do y'all see Keke Palmer after the baby? I said, I need a
Yeah, she
baby.
probably look good after the baby. Yeah.
I'm telling you, you get
And
a
it
spread
does
after your
people good.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah. But do your research. If you're gonna do it, and that's it. Even though I said what I said, I'm all for y'all doing what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, if that's what makes you happy, do what you got to do. But when you do that, make sure you take the proper precautions. Do your research. Don't just be out here taking references from X, Y, and Z because you don't know if they did their research. They just might have happened to just get away with it clean. But
and don't use no coupons, special buy one get one free. Like you get what you pay for.
No Groupons. And Kaylee, I do agree. Kaylee said it could be baddies, like, you know, shows like Baddies, you can inspire you to want to get surgeries fast. And I do agree. But like I said, if I ever was to get on TV, I'm coming as me because I want people to see you can be yourself. You don't have to try to be this eluder. You know what I'm saying? I want people to see that again. I used to love that about reality shows, honestly, versus movies growing up. Because movies, I felt like everybody perfect. But on reality shows, it was real people, real situations. Nowadays, everybody perfect. You don't got personality, but you got luck. Like, to me, that's stale, you know? I don't know.
Yep. It's true.
Yeah. But I dropped the link for the callers. We only doing 3 people. Do y'all want? I don't feel like we're gonna do a group. I want to do a group.
Yeah, do it as a group.
I want to do it as a group.
We've already been on here almost 2 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, we've been 2
Time flies when you're having fun.
Like it, y'all.
Yeah, make sure to like.
I'm ready to go out. I'm ready to go get
Where
a
you
drink.
going? I'm going out tonight in my Low London voice.
I'm going
I'm
out.
going out tonight.
We bar hopping tonight, baby. I'm ready to go drink.
Would y'all want Low London in Africa in the Serengeti? Y'all sick of her.
I don't care
Low London is a Scorpio
I ain't sick
queen.
of
We
shit. This thing
need
been getting hit
a Scorpio
again.
on cast. We be having all the other signs. Ain't no Scorps on cast this season. They need another Scorpio woman.
All right,
Ivory's a
so we got
Scorpio.
our 3 people.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
That's what they told me.
Welcome to the building.
Hey.
Hamaya, welcome to the
Not a tornado
building.
warning.
Hey, my mic was off.
Samaya,
And there we go.
Oh,
Get into
hi.
that tea. Hey, y'all.
Oh, wait, before we start,
What
I
it
wanted
do?
to, January Flowers, you had a question about the surgery. I wanted to touch on that because I know somebody went through
Yes,
it.
thank
So
you.
basically,
I'm
from what I heard,
confused. Yeah.
so basically what I heard from my friend that was in medical school, they said, like, what I've seen it happen is a lot of people that get it multiple times, when you start taking fat and sucking it and getting cut open in different places, that gets too much on your body after a certain while. That's why a lot of people like that. And I put DC Young Fly's wife, I don't know what she was. She, every time she had a baby, she had like 3-4 kids. Every time she had a baby, she kept getting surgery after the baby. So after multiple times of doing that, it was too much for her body and everything like that. So that's why a majority of them,
like getting all them surgeries.
yeah, she passed after getting the last surgery after she had the last baby. But
Now,
so
is
every
this
time
the
she had a
same
baby,
like
she kept
with
getting surgery.
Kanye West mom? Was it the multiple surgeries that's doing it? That's killing them, or
I feel
because
like
his
it's
mom
because their
died from
body, it's like it's too much pressure on their body and they don't know how to like handle it.
Science is science. It don't matter what you have surgery on, it can go wrong. And that's just on period. If
Yeah,
it's
I
your
just know
first
some
surgery
people
or
that
your
told
third
me,
surgery.
Yeah, people told me that people that that goes and get it multiple times over course of time, it's too much on your body. Like that Kim Kardashian girl lookalike, she died last year or 2 years ago because she kept getting so many surgeries. I think she had like 30 surgeries in like 2-3 years. Like that's too much on you.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
y'all
a
need
lot.
because she was
You
trying to be
need
like Kim
three
Kardashian so
years to
bad.
heal from a
It's crazy.
BBL. They said BBL don't even fully settle for 3 years.
No, she was getting
Yeah,
like
and
boobs and filler and all that kind of stuff, like Botox, filler, boobs,
That's different
waist,
things.
all that shit.
the add-on, it's the post-care too. Like, what are they doing after, like directly after the surgery? Sometimes they just send these women to hotels and like, oh, take a pain medicine every 2 hours or something.
In their
There's no
diet
actual
too.
nurses. There's nobody checking in to make sure that there's no bed sores, nothing like that that's happening.
Y'all watch
And
Beauty
you
and
gotta
Black?
recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
like
can literally
like
break
The
your
old
back
hotel
girl,
and
scene, the hotel room.
they put
they
stuff in
was
her
laughing
body.
at her ass in the
Y'all,
hospital.
Movie Bay covered Beauty and Black, by the way.
I'm
Movie
not
Bay, are
doing
you
season
covering
2 or
season
part
2?
2.
You said,
Hell
hell
I'm
no.
about to watch.
I couldn't even get to
You
the
ain't
second
doing part 2.
episode.
Part 2 was the best
I
part.
know she did part 1.
I liked
I'm
it.
literally
I was
on the
I'm
last
gonna
episode
wait.
right
Don't
now.
spoil it. I'm not done yet.
It was a
It's
good
the
show.
acting is too
horrible.
bad for me.
The
I
acting
just
is
Tyler
horrible, but the
Perry, what you
plot,
expect? It's
I
Tyler
The
Perry.
plot is starting to move. Like the part 2 was better than part 1, but I feel like they stretched it out. Though.
I
I feel
think
like
part
they
1 was
could have
better.
did that in like 3 episodes. No, part 2
What
was
if we
definitely better.
reviewed it as a group? Would you do it then?
I
Movie
love
Bay?
Mallory.
No.
You like
Movie
Mallory?
Bay
That mean
over.
I
I
gotta
would do
watch
it
I
it.
love
because I'm
Mallory.
not gonna watch it by myself.
She
But if we
bullshit.
do it as a
We
group,
could
y'all
do a
make me
watch
watch
along
it.
on Patreon. Let's do watch alongs on Patreon.
On your Patreon?
I don't have one yet.
Yeah,
I've
'cause I
been
ain't
thinking
got one.
about getting one because we could do watch alongs with people. They would have to pay $5 or $10,
That's what Sean told us
monthly.
to do
But
with the reunion. Y'all remember when Sean asked us to watch the reunion live?
I'm telling y'all, get
Oh,
into
y'all
that.
want us to watch it
But
live?
They
Who
want
Wi-Fi we using? Because
reaction.
I
me
don't
and
even know
Sean
how to
be
do
Use
that.
messing
lesbian.
up.
Use G. G, I think, got the strongest unit.
I
Movie
think
Bay,
Jen got the favorite
mine's
unit
horrible.
No,
there.
Jen,
Yeah, you got the
My
Jen got the
Wi-Fi
strongest unit.
Leo, girl.
My
Hell
Wi-Fi is
no.
ghetto.
Out of all three of
All
us,
3 of us be having a fucked up
You have what,
Wi-Fi.
Spectrum?
This is my first time. My Wi-Fi done messed
Yeah,
up.
Yeah,
This
I
my
have
first
Spectrum
time.
too. It's
My Spectrum
garbage.
should be going slow too.
Spectrum is horrible.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah,
first
but
time.
it's
That's
the
why I was so
only
embarrassed because I
it's
done
the
talked so
only
much shit
one. That's
about
the
G.
problem.
And the first time I get up here, my Wi-Fi acting
You
up.
see how all them look?
But it's not acting up no more.
You got Spectrum, Legend?
Yeah.
No, I don't got Spectrum. I got Verizon.
But back to
Oh, I
what
thought
we
you
were
had
saying.
I'm
I
gonna
Spectrum.
say,
mean,
yeah, let's go
now I
topic
can
by
finally watch.
topic.
Oh, sorry,
Now
we
I
got
can
off
finally watch
topic.
Movie Bay's review because I'm almost done. But
Oh, that was
yeah,
just part
I'm
one,
here.
but yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
what's
let's go topic by
DDG?
topic. The first topic was DDG and Halle.
Haley.
How y'all feel about that?
You can go.
Halle, like we told you to get away from this man. So, honey, that's what you get. You should have gotten away from him when he was being a petty little bitch and was dissing you in songs during the height of your career. Now you got a little ass kid on your back for the next 18 years. So basically let the man see his son FaceTime. That's all you gotta do. Do all that. But DDG, keep your shit off the internet. Like everything ain't for the internet, okay? And then people be like, oh, stay, because then they be like, stay out of our business. But like, y'all bring the business to us for us to judge. So that's another reason I don't understand. But like, the song ain't gonna do no numbers on no Billboard Hot 100, so I ain't worry about it no more. Anyone else?
Well, yeah, like it's given very like clout chasing, using his son as ways to promote his music, and his streaming. So it's like I understand you wanting to be a father, like that's great because there's a lot of niggas that be getting girls pregnant and leaving them to be single mothers. So I respect the fact that you want to be a dad, but overexposing your son when he's not when he's 2 years old, that's too much for me. I mean, to me,
Samaya, what would
Oh,
be a normal amount of exposure? Because if this is overexposure, what's normal?
I mean, I feel like maybe on their birthday you can post your kid. But or on a holiday like Christmas, their birthday, like that. But like the times I be watching his streams and he just be talking about his son, like it's too much.
He used his son to buy a car. Like he bought a Lamborghini. Like that little boy ain't gonna drive that car.
Yes,
He bought a Lamborghini for his son for his first birthday.
For his first birthday, you bought your son a Lamborghini and was seen driving around in it. Just say you wanted to buy a car. Like you ain't got to use your son for that.
Yeah, and I feel like
But he was like this prior to having a child, y'all. So now that the child is a part of his life, that's his life now.
Yeah, but I feel like he still wants Haley, which is why he's being very petty towards her. Cause you know how men be like, if I can't have you, no one else can have you type men. So I feel like that's
sick. That's
like
twisted.
Blueface.
Yeah, like Blueface.
Blueface is weird.
And Blueface and DDG are best friends, aren't they?
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
have a
God,
song.
are you
together.
serious?
Yeah, they have a song
they
together.
friends then.
So wait, all the streamer boys seem to know each other. Is that a thing? They like
Yeah, because they be
Blueface
coming on
is-
each other's streams and stuff. Some of them.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I
Tamia.
need to get
You
on a
didn't want to-
stream.
I thought you wanted
Oh,
to say something. Yeah.
Yes. So I definitely think they both need to parent. Like this it's not a toy. Like their child is not a toy. This is a human being that you're both gonna have to raise. And as his I'm glad he's in his life as his dad. But you both are going to have to show him how healthy co-parenting looks. Showing what, just because we're not together doesn't mean that we can't still be in your life and support you and love you and give you the best of what we can. And then on the topic of him being friends with Blueface, I actually disagree with him saying, well, if you want to have that expectation of getting married and having kids, marriage is not just putting a ring on someone's finger. It's work. You have to get to know that person. You have to put in the time. So when a ton of people are like, well, I want to get married, but then they're like, well, I don't like it. That's the whole point. You literally make vows for better, for worse, to life do it. All those vows, you're gonna go through trials and things of that nature. It's how you handle it as a couple in a relationship together. And I feel like him listening to what his friends are saying, when you could have just been like, well, did you ever try to make your relationships work? When we know Blueface was with multiple women. So obviously it didn't work because you were not committed.
And why are you taking advice from Blueface of all people?
That part, like, I'm like, and that's the problem when you have kids before you get married. Situations like this happen.
Do you think that Halle?
But that's
do y'all
that's
think
the
that
thing too. I feel like a lot of
sorry.
people in this day and age, they don't. What Tamia was saying is so true. Like marriage is not always skipping off in the fields of daisies or whatever. You're gonna have moments where you're gonna have this, but if you truly love each other, you're gonna find a way to make this go this way. You're not always gonna agree, but you have to find a way to compromise. And if you can't do that, but that's why you should date longer. That's the thing too with this generation. They rush to get into marriage. Well, I don't want to say they rush to get
Not
into
rush, they
marriage
rush to
because it
have a
depends on
baby.
who it is.
They
'cause
rush to have
sometimes
a
people
baby
don't.
before getting married.
They want to rush to have
But the
babies.
ones that do
for
end up getting
marriage,
married
though.
quicker end up getting divorced. Because I have one friend in particular got married when they were 18, 19 years old, and that shit fell apart within the first 5 or 6 months.
Damn.
You don't really know the person like that. You have to get to know the person, see what you do like and what you don't like, what you can handle and what you can't handle. And then also what we were talking about, I think a couple of weeks ago about kids and stuff. You see how that person is around other kids, and that's going to let you know, okay, is this person ready? And you can tell how they handle kids and how they are around kids.
Well, I don't
But
even
Tamia
think
was hitting on
it's
the
not
point.
like he's a bad parent. His whole thing is the co-parenting is not really working out in his favor.
Yep. Well, but the thing is,
You got to have
what
them conversations,
especially
though.
in
How's that open line of communication?
Yeah, but
and
back in the day,
piggybacking like
nobody
what G
talked,
said,
so.
like G, what you had said, piggybacking on what you said, I think a lot of people like when you need to see like if the relationship is already bad and turmoil before y'all have the baby, and then y'all bring the baby into the mix. I don't know why people think babies are gonna save relationships. They don't save them; they ruin them. Actually, okay.
That's what Blueface told him.
Girl, that's
Yeah,
a big
Blueface got
statement.
2 kids before he got with
It's
Krishan
true,
Jr.
though.
And I don't think Krishan Jr. is Blueface's baby. Just saying that. But Blueface, even with his 2 kids with Jaden, he had strippers clapping ass in his kids' faces. So you shouldn't be taking
I
no advice
remember
from no
that.
Blueface, DDG.
Damn,
So that's my thing. But
yeah.
like babies don't save relationship. But Halle, he dished you with songs. He was arguing with his ex-girlfriend while he was in a relationship with you during the biggest moment of your life. He was making diss tracks about you, and then you took him back, and we all said that was gonna be a mistake. Got pregnant, then y'all had the baby, try to make it work, and now all this is coming up. It's just like the signs are right there. Like, why do you think having a baby would make it better? It don't make it better. I'm sorry, y'all. It don't make it better. And some
Yeah,
people
and
need
a
to have
lot of
that kind of
people been
mindset.
kind of blaming him in her for the way her and Chloe relationship is now. They feel like they're not as close as they once was before. And they feel like it was because of her relationship with DDG, and probably Chloe telling her to leave that relationship and she not listening to Chloe. So,
and didn't they say that he don't like her? He don't like Chloe.
Yeah,
and
he don't like her.
I believe somebody said that he.
Damn.
And that could be it too, because she probably
Yeah.
don't. She probably don't stand for it.
Probably don't
his
fool with him,
bullshit.
but she definitely do love her nephew though. So
I think she like loves her sister because at one point Chloe actually was rooting for them, but then as she saw the fuckery he was doing, she was like, "Listen, you gotta leave this man." But I think
Smart
she loves her
sister.
sister so
And that's
much
normal.
that she didn't want to lose her sister.
What
and
is it
everything, so she
about
let
him?
it.
Like, I don't know much of him. Is he a clout chaser? What is it
he's
about
definitely
him
a
that
clout
people
chaser.
don't
He's
He's
definitely
favor?
like he has like a couple
childish in a way.
songs. Like the only song I know is with Blueface, but he do
Mhm.
got a lot of songs, and yeah, he got a lot. He's most definitely a clout
I
chaser.
don't know one song from him. What is it?
Yes,
Does he have some good
Jen.
songs?
Grant is a fan. I was playing Grant. Calm down. I knew he was about to get.
Where?
But Jen, he's
He
a
got a couple good
YouTuber,
songs.
a YouTuber turned rapper.
wow.
So yeah, he's definitely he was like one of those like pranking YouTube type, so he's definitely a clout type person.
he knows he is smart when it comes to the internet. He knows how to use the internet for its benefit, which is why a lot of people definitely wanted him to stay away from her and her to stay away from him in general, But how do y'all
So
feel
was
about
she the Disney princess before him or after? When did she become a Disney princess?
During.
During.
She was
Okay.
filming it,
All right.
but
Okay. So
it
I'm
came out
thinking he
whenever
got
they
with
were.
her doing the
No,
princess
no.
tour. No.
She was
Okay.
she was pregnant whenever she was doing the press for it, when it
Ariel.
was getting ready to be
Yeah.
released. Yeah, because she was
Okay.
dealing with him when they were filming the movie, which is why. And then I
Wow.
remember Disney was coming out whenever she was the rumors of her being pregnant. A lot of people talking about the controversy of her being in Disney and how Disney would like
I
that.
know. Right.
It's
She
just
like
like,
did she lose an Oscar nomination because of that? Like they took her Oscar nomination
I
away
don't
from
know
For
if
the
it was
what
song
because,
she was
was
role?
in.
it because of
And
that?
with the color
Because she
purple?
was
The color
pregnant
purple?
No, it was for
The
the
Little
song she
Mermaid.
had
for
in The Little
Disney.
Mermaid, the
Little Mermaid.
original song
Ariel,
she
was
had.
that good?
Yeah,
It
it was a
was
good song,
good.
but they didn't give it to her because they didn't want the whole thing of a Disney
I
princess
watched
being
it
pregnant.
8
So they
times.
took
Yeah,
her Oscar
Disney, you
Yeah,
gotta
me
be
nomination.
too.
perfect. I heard Brandy went through that when she was Cinderella back in the day. She couldn't disclose her pregnancy, I think, if I'm remembering, y'all.
Well,
I
yeah,
remember
It was a
hearing
because
that.
secret.
you're the Little Mermaid. You knew what it was
What
when you
does
signed
that
up with
mean?
Disney. Y'all can't be doing, you can't be doing all of that. And still to this day, you can't be
Why?
doing all of that. And
Why?
what you mean why? Because you a Disney princess now. You got standards
I
to
mean,
uphold. Sorry.
As a character, you are, not as a
No, you
person.
are. When
For
kids
little
see you,
girls,
you
right?
are the Little Mermaid, baby. You shouldn't have
That's
taken that role
true.
then.
On screen.
You should not have taken that role, and you
Little
will
girls are.
forever
On
be
screen.
associated with the Little Mermaid.
Okay, but she didn't know like
Always.
you can get like
So she can't have a
pregnant
kid no
as
more because she's associated with
You better
Little
wait. You
Mermaid.
Nope.
can't do it while
She the
we
grown
doing
She's
this
gonna be
mermaid
movie.
now.
always associated with Little
She's the
Mermaid. So
grown
when she gonna be
mermaid
able to have
now.
kids?
She's not the little mermaid.
But
She the
that's the
grown.
thing.
Mama
Like the movie is, we're
She was
doing
grown.
press.
She
You
was
can't
promoting it.
tell. No, you are
But
not the pregnant Little
Mermaid
Mermaid,
2, she pregnant and she has a kid, and her kid
and
going
that will
back
fit.
into the water.
But we're still on Mermaid 1. You cannot be doing this, and you better tell your little
No.
boyfriend to pipe down. On top of that, we don't need all that drama, all that ghetto
But he
shit.
was mad
We don't
because
need
of
none
their
of that
connection.
attached
Like,
I
to
like
the Little
that.
Mermaid.
Movie gonna be a good manager. I
Quit
like
playing with
that.
me.
He was
No, but
mad at
that's and
her.
DDG also says that he helps her maintain that good girl image because she has to maintain that good
Does
girl
he?
image due to her first
Does he?
big role.
No,
I don't
That's
think
what
he
he
I
said.
does.
no.
According to him, he doesn't say a lot of
Okay,
things.
of course, it's gonna be. He's gonna say that to make himself look good. I don't believe that shit.
That man
I
is the
mean,
reason why
I
he
believe it.
laughs.
I'm not saying that he hiding like gold mines, but I'm pretty sure there are some things that she has done that we would be like, oh,
So
not
she got
Haley,
pregnant during
maybe
the color
Chloe,
I
purple.
but not
believe it.
Haley. Type
No, I
shit.
kind
I
of
I mean, the
believe
disagree
it
color
on that.
purple
because
and the Little Mermaid were all in the same year. Like they came out in the same year.
Oh,
She
that
was
girl getting
yeah,
pregnant like
checks.
towards
Go
like she was
off.
pregnant like around the
she was
time
collecting.
award season was out. Award season was
Because
coming out, so that's when she
yeah,
got
Oh,
pregnant.
because the Little
do y'all
Mermaid came
think
out
the
the
baby
summer,
gonna
and then
like
Color Purple
change
came
her
out at the end
career,
of the
or
year.
no? She gonna still get roles?
I feel
What
like
happened?
We ain't heard much of her lately except for her baby daddy drama.
I
So
was
I
I
don't
gonna
know.
say she
know.
should, but you know how
yeah.
the industry is with
Who y'all
women
talking about?
having kids.
Hallie,
Halle,
I said, do you think the
how
baby's
her
gonna be a plus or a minus for her career?
A plus.
It
I
Okay.
could
mean,
be a
I would
plus,
like to
but
hope it
knowing
would be. But
Right,
go ahead
but
and say it
like
to me. You about to say what I was about to say.
I was gonna say it would be, but knowing how the industry does Black women as they get older, like you see a Kiki Palmer, she's not getting jobs. You see Sky Jackson not getting jobs. Like
Sky Jackson
and
wasn't getting jobs
Kiki just
prior
did
Kiki
to.
getting
Kiki
scissors.
can
jobs.
get in work.
Kiki just did
Kiki getting
scissors.
jobs. Hold on, Kiki
Scott
getting
Jackson ain't
jobs.
getting jobs because Scott
Kiki,
Jackson, she's a
well, I
bitch
mean,
behind
yeah,
the
but
scenes.
Sky
she
Jackson is a
wasn't getting
mess.
a lot.
Her
Sky
baby
just
daddy is a
did the
hot
man and the
Kiki
white
stays with a
man.
man.
job.
I mean,
Like
didn't
what?
she beat up her baby daddy,
That
Sky
nigga is
Jackson?
Girl,
6'10".
I would
That's
too. I
that's
would
That
too.
that's the
nigga is
that's the tea on the
I've been
street.
seeing
y'all.
some of that tea. I would, yeah, he a
It's
little,
like,
I
cause
don't know,
He's
but
still in
didn't
she a
she
jail.
get
little,
locked up while she was
Sky is a
pregnant
little, I don't know
too?
too. Sky a
Yeah,
little,
Wait,
yeah,
isn't he still in jail?
yeah.
Scott be
she
back
been not
there
getting jobs
tagging
though.
somebody up.
Yeah, she been not getting job, but isn't her baby daddy still in jail? But like, what the fuck happened to all our black the ones that grew up? They
I
supposed to be
mean,
the ones
it's
that
always
set
the
trends. Like,
Disney
damn,
stars.
bitch.
Marseille, she
She the
thriving.
last
And
one.
I
Right
call her my
now.
little sister. That's my
Yara,
Marseille
Hollywood
is the
little
last
Thriving.
one,
sister.
y'all.
Love
Who's your little
her.
He's the one.
Sky Jackson.
And what's the other
Keke
one from
Palmer, Hollywood, all of them.
Blackish?
Yara.
What's the one from Blackish?
Yara.
Yara Shahidi.
Yara Shahidi.
Yeah. Oh,
They
Marsha,
thriving.
I love. Oh
Some
yeah,
of
I
these
love
things.
her.
Oh, look, y'all. Shout out to Zendaya. She's the highest paid black actress in
Zendaya
She's also
Hollywood.
engaged.
Yeah.
making $1 million an
Oh yeah, I
episode.
forgot
Shout
about
out to the
Zendaya. Son.
Virgos. Y'all shutting it down in the
Normani's
25. I
engaged
know that's
too.
right.
I saw that too.
Yeah, but
Yes,
like,
I was
No, I'm
happy
talking
for
about people
her.
that grew up like in Disney,
yeah,
Nickelodeon,
Disney.
that era, Grant. Like those people, like
Well, yeah,
majority of
Zendaya
them
too.
are
Zendaya
Zendaya was
doing.
going
on
out sad.
Disney. Yeah.
She is
Majority of them are
too.
going out sad right now. I'm just saying, it's only a little bit of them. Zendaya,
Who
Yara,
else though?
Marseille,
It's just Sky.
That's
Sky,
terrible.
It's
Holly,
Zendaya,
Kiki
Marseille.
Palmer. Who else?
Who?
Kiki
Anna
Palmer.
and
I don't
Kiki
think
ain't going
Kiki is
out
Shout
going
sad.
out
out
Coco
sad. What are
Jones.
y'all talking about?
Kiki Palmer
Even
and
though
her
her
baby
baby
daddy
daddy
drama
ain't.
was crazy.
Oh well, that's
But she good though.
But
She
she
yeah.
got
pivoting
over
from
that
that.
hump.
This too shall pass.
She pivoting from that. She got her
Kiki is
own.
I
She
still
got her
side
own
eye Kiki on that one.
podcast.
That's
She
why.
got her own
Kiki
podcast.
can do no wrong.
That's Kiki
Even
Palmer,
with all
baby.
that, people still love Kiki.
I love Kiki, but I still side eye her on that shit.
I saw her after she went back to the baby father after we rallied against him when them
That
videos
part,
dropped.
that's the
They
thing.
always. That's why
Girl.
They always
they
do that
always
though.
do.
She
I'm
has
sick
to
of
spin the block
her.
in private. Okay.
They
They don't
I
always
bring
mean,
it to the
do.
she should have spent
public.
the block
That's
in
my
private.
point.
She spent the block in public. Girl, I
Now, do
mean,
y'all
maybe it
think
was
what Kaya
good.
had said earlier? Do y'all think is that what she was doing, trying to save the relationship for the baby?
Who?
Absolutely.
Haley?
Kiki was trying
Kiki
to save
spinning the block.
Kiki. Was Kiki trying to save it because he was
Do
knocking
you
her
think
head
she was
loose.
going
Yes.
back to
I'm
baby
pretty
daddy for the
sure.
baby?
I'm pretty
And
sure a lot of
that's
women
what.
do because they want their family.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't.
And
Nobody
then if it's
gets into a
toxic,
relationship wanting to be a single mom. They
Yeah.
want
That's
the family.
true.
And also, like trying
yeah,
to get into another relationship, not a lot of guys will want to raise somebody else's child.
That part.
that's
It's
true.
somebody out there that would. Someone be like,
I
give it to
think
me.
so.
I'll
I mean,
raise
for
the baby.
Kiki Palmer, the one that hosts Hot Ones, I think he would have.
The
white
guy
And
boy?
from Hot Ones.
Speed,
Yeah.
what's his name? Speed.
No, not Speed. He
I
talked
shall
crazy. He
You
talked.
didn't watch
Girl.
the interview they had. Yeah, I saw some chemistry there.
Yeah, Kiki
Oh,
got
look at
chemistry with everybody,
look
but
at
he like
her.
Kiki Palmer, the one that
Yeah,
hosts Hot Ones. That white man, he loves some
he
Kiki
do.
Palmer.
She been on
Go
there what
up,
2 or
I
3
can't
Kiki.
see
times
Kiki with
now.
no straight, with no like no white
No straight
man.
man.
No, I
Yeah,
can't see with a. I can see with a half white
Her
one because
boyfriend gay?
I mean, her
I
baby
think
daddy's
her baby
so.
mixed,
daddy is
isn't
Yeah.
half
he?
white,
I
but I
think
can't
she
see it with
meant
a
Yeah.
full
like,
blown white man.
Oh, I thought
yeah,
you said
Like
racially.
a Brad Pitt or some shit like that. I
Jay
can't see
was
it with
being
something like that.
I could
messy.
see her with a white boy. I really can.
Which
Grant
white
Courtney.
boy though? Justin Bieber?
You trying to be sneaky.
And then Keelan the
Justin
Beat.
Bieber is
Jay
taken.
was being messy.
Justin don't want to be
Fuck
married to
Justin
that bitch.
Bieber. Ew.
I could see Kiki with a
Justin,
straight laced white
yes,
boy. I really
Justin do
could.
not like that girl. Justin do
Justin does
not
not
like
like his wife,
Haley.
y'all.
Sick
Justin
of
with
her. Haley
Haley gay.
sneaky. Haley sneaky to me. She a Baldwin. She sneaky.
Selena's the one that's winning because she with a man that actually loves her.
Kaya, you
I'm
got
on
a
neither
question?
side.
But Selena wasn't Selena obsessed with Justin and Haley for like 3-4 years?
Yeah,
They
but
said
so when
she
she
was.
finally
I
That's
don't
moved
just
think
a
she
on,
was
perception,
Selena
Grant.
though.
ain't
They
squeaky
So
clean
said
Grant,
either.
why you
We
get
Selena
on her
was
all
head
weird
go
like
out
that?
through
too.
breakups and we all get stuck on that ex. And like
Selena
y'all
was
but
hung
said,
on
the
that
yeah, but
moment
Porsche.
that
Why
when
was
you
you
on
the
why you
move
first
on her
love.
head
on,
like
you
that? You
will
was on
find your
Selena's head hard,
blessing.
Grant.
So
Like leave that
Justin
woman
was
alone.
Selena's first love, and you know how
Selena was a
first loves
weirdo.
go. But
Girl,
Oh
we
listen,
Selena
gotta
was a
keep an
weirdo.
eye out
She
for
was on that shit for 10
Selena.
years.
Kaya, you got a question in the chat. It's from
I said I'm
Selena.
on neither side
Oh,
Why?
Kaya not playing.
because I'm not no follower. I'm a leader. I ain't following behind
period.
no
Oh, you
bitch.
That
making your
part.
own side?
Yeah, I'm
That
on my
part.
side.
Kaya gonna
Shit.
knock
It's the
both
Chintons,
houses
the
out.
dolls, and the Kayas.
First
Kaya,
of
what's
all,
your
because
sign?
Natalie has a Rolly fat ass over there, and of course I don't want that. And then Diamond has Anna's annoying Chihuahua ass, so I don't want to see it right there neither. So hell no. And I
Oh,
don't
Grant,
fall
it was
behind
not
that
that
bitch.
funny.
Kaya, what's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Oh, that
Yay,
makes
fire
Big
sign.
so
gift.
much sense.
Yeah,
It makes
That's a
fire.
so
great
much
thing.
sense.
Shit.
Well, I
Oh,
guess we can ask the other panelists the question too. Are y'all on the Chinyans or the the Diamond Or side. Come on.
I mean, the best of. I mean, I'd rather deal with Anna than Rolly. So Diamond.
I agree.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the track runner scenario?
Oh, she
did it on
that
purpose.
She did it on purpose, exactly. And those
Wait, what Tamia say?
Hold on, Tamia didn't get to say her point.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tamia.
Oh, I was saying I kind of don't know because I could see both benefits and non-benefits from being on both sides. So I think I would be a
you coming
spectator.
back.
But that's the thing, the crazy
want
part.
the
Like
check.
Natalie, you say you own, like, this is your shit. Why is DTV coming back if you own your show? You don't own the show.
She doesn't.
Yeah, I know now. I didn't know
Lemmy is the
before,
one
but
that
now
picks the
I
women to
know.
come
I
on
know
his
for
show.
sure.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
thinking
know
you
for
got
sure.
CEO Baddie chain. I'm thinking you should have more power now, but you still don't. Damn.
None.
We already
No
knew.
deeds
Didn't Stunner
either.
Girl already exposed that he picks who comes on the show? Lemuel picks who comes on the show. That's why we have people like
Ooh.
T and Anna come on the show.
Of course, because he likes his light skins.
Well, he was fucking around with Anna
Good.
before that.
So y'all, did she
Allegedly.
clock her? Did that girl clock her,
Yes,
or was it an
absolutely.
yeah.
Yes, that was so
100%.
intentional. Like those crocodile tears, they was not fooling me. I'm
She
sorry.
could never fool me. It would never work.
I know crocodile
Yeah.
tears when I see them. I grew around a lot of fake ass people, so I know a crocodile tear when I see
Just
them.
the way she was like trying to cry. I'm like, just the way she was
It's
saying it. It was
giving
like not
reptile.
not.
Yep.
She's a narcissist. She's not taking any
She is. I'm sick of her. Yeah.
accountability for nothing, and she should go to prison. I don't care.
I don't think she should go to prison, but she definitely should do something.
Yeah, prison is insane.
No,
Orange
I mean, I learned
No, stand by what y'all said. Y'all said it was intentional. Y'all said she did it on purpose. So then
It
she gonna have
was.
to have
It
the
was.
consequences of a
Here
on
come
purpose
lawyer
A
movie
plastic
day.
baton, though. A plastic
like-
baton is not
Oh,
called a dead
so now it's not a big deal. Oh, so
Prison
now
is
it's not a big
crazy.
deal. No, y'all said that she did it
No,
on
it's a
purpose.
big
It
So
is
the
a big
consequences need to match. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't think it was on purpose.
Well, of
You
course she's not
crazy.
gonna-
You know good and
think
damn
no.
well it was
You
I
can't
know
looking at
that-
that video.
When I tell you I
Literally
did my
was going
research
down and hit
today,
that girl.
I
Okay,
did
but
my
if it was an
research
accident,
today,
why-
and
if
I
it
don't
was-
think it was on purpose.
Okay, if it was
Like,
an accident,
wait.
why put all that force
T
into?
dollar.
Yeah, if it was an
Lock that
accident,
bitch
No.
up.
no, if it was an accident, why put
Not a
all that
bitch,
force
she's a
into
minor.
it and concuss her? Like, if I get it, if it was an accident, if you like lightly tapped her, but the fact that you put that force and you made concussion.
When I
that was
tell y'all getting a
intentional.
concussion
down.
is,
She
I ain't
fell
gonna
to
say
the
it's
ground.
easy, but bro, you could fall off your bike and get a concussion. Like, even though you didn't knock
She
it,
ain't fall
ooh,
off
I
her
just
bike.
fell.
She didn't
I got a
fall-
concussion. If I open up my cabinet and I hit myself in the head, I got a concussion. If I walk into a door hard enough, I got a concussion. Like, you can get a concussion. Like, everybody's like, oh my God, concussion. Bro, like, what do you mean? It's just a minor,
And
and depending on what
that
type of
concussion.
concussion
It's
it
the
is as
force
well.
that causes the concussion.
got
It's
that
the
one.
force.
It's the
It wasn't
force.
like her
Okay.
hand accident. Like, if you're running and you accidentally hit someone, that's not enough force to cause.
But
That
if you're
part.
running fast, Tamia, if you're running fast, because they're hitting that
I
curve, we
don't
on
see
a
you moving
hunt,
that fast,
bro.
Tamia.
You're
You
moving
moving
at like
fast.
20 miles an
No.
hour.
No,
20 miles?
If you're doing that, yes.
bro. Yes, because
You're
you're
not gonna
running.
run.
I don't want to
What
hear
we
it.
not
You're
gonna
not
do
gonna
is
get
jump
your
movie
arms.
bags. What we not gonna do is jump movie
You're not
bags.
gonna get your
I don't
head.
wanna hear
If
it.
you're running, look.
I don't hear
If
it.
you're running,
What
you're
we
in
not
this
gonna do?
motion. Look, if you're listen,
no,
if you're
I-
running,
Not
you're in this
everybody heard
motion.
tight. That's
Listen.
too
Listen.
tight, Grant. You know that's too
Yes,
tight,
if
bro.
you running, if
You
you
too
run,
tight.
look, you're in that motion. But you open stride, but you're not gonna hit somebody in the
He's
head
at
like
open
that.
stride, and sis bumped into
If
me.
anything, you're
Now
gonna
my
hit
elbow
yourself.
done got stuck, so I'm trying to move my arm,
You're not
and
gonna
I'm
bang
still
somebody in the head.
running. I'm going to, oh shit, I hit that girl in the head. Like, what are you
Hell
talking about?
no.
Right. I hit that
You
girl in the
don't.
head.
You
Let
don't
me see if
open
she's
stride
okay
and
now.
pop.
Okay, but
Your
she
brain
should have
just moved.
immediately checked on her, not just like wait
Yeah.
and
She
run
went
and
straight to
yeah.
tank.
Let me see if
Everybody's
she's
It was
different.
twice.
She finished her leg, and then she went over
Cause she
there.
wasn't
Her
sorry.
coach
That's
told
why.
her to go
Can't
away.
stop.
She
She
wasn't
wanted
sorry.
that
That's
crown.
why I don't feel
She
bad
was
for
Wanted
mad
her.
as
I don't want to
hell.
hear that.
She said,
I
"You
want to
just
hear that
cost
until
me
y'all
my
are put in
race.
that
I'm gonna
situation.
pop you in
Everybody
your
reacts
seat."
differently. Some
I don't
people are
run track,
shocked.
so I can't
Some
be in that
people go
situation.
straight
I've seen
over there.
concussions happen.
Everybody's different.
I did
Y'all can't
cheer
put
in
what
high
y'all would
school,
do on
so
somebody else.
I know
On
what it
somebody
looks
else.
like,
All
and I know
right,
what
all
it feels
right.
She
like.
intentionally
All
went
right,
to
y'all.
bang that
Ooh,
girl.
y'all getting turned up about this situation.
It looks like she was being a
Okay.
sore
She was
loser.
foul.
Sore.
Yeah, I don't run
Wow.
She's
track,
not even a
so
sore
I don't
loser.
know.
She wasn't even winning in the first place. She was like
So
in second or
what?
third.
She
Like,
probably wanted
So
that
she
second
knew.
so
medal.
it's
Did
not,
she
it's
know
not
she
the
was
fact that
gonna
she was
lose?
losing. She was already losing.
Okay, but she
Oh,
She
wanted
was
could
to
have
mad
be
been
as
like
hell.
Shakari
she
Richardson and
wanted
and came back. She could have been
and
like
that girl was
Shikari.
in her way.
Ain't nobody got
And she wasn't even the last leg. Like it's still a
It could
chance.
happen,
Like
Brett.
she was not, bro. I
She
don't
wanted her
think she did it.
Out the ghetto. The ghetto.
Ooh, y'all was over here.
Legend fuck you.
I said, what the fuck you want? I said, we get
Legend
like Nene.
we need to pivot.
That shit took me
Okay,
out of
are we
here.
Now,
gonna
how y'all
change
hold on? How y'all feel
conversation?
about Wendy Williams? Do y'all think they sending her up? Do y'all think they trying to keep her under wraps because she
All I
got
gotta
some,
say about
some
Wendy
tea on
Williams.
people?
All I gotta say about Wendy Williams. Wendy looks bad.
Oh, that surgery. It's like all that plastic surgery
Ooh,
just
what did she get done?
like
She
I think
No,
she got her
she also
tits
has
done
she
and
also has
losing
other
weight.
diagnosis that caused her to lose a lot of weight.
To lose
I
weight,
think
yeah.
I think it was a lot of it was the Graves' disease. A lot of
Yeah.
it was that.
Look, drinking and not
And she
eating
got
liquor was her meal.
a lot of fluid in them feet. What's that? What's that? It's what is it called?
I
When you
think
got
it's
feet,
called
when you got
gout.
all that fluid in
Is
your
it gout?
what is it? Is it thyroid?
Floaters? What is it
It's
called?
something.
Thyroid.
Thyroids.
Oh, okay.
thyroids.
I think that's what it is. Because her
Damn.
In your
feet
feet?
need to be flushed. Like she got all
Oh,
that fluid in her
Yeah.
feet.
so she Bigfoot for real?
Yeah, she got
Mhm.
big.
Why
She
would
showed. I think she took a picture of it when she was on during COVID. Y'all probably was baby. Well, yeah, y'all probably was babies during COVID, or was it before COVID? Yeah, when she was doing her show from home, she showed her feet on the show. I remember it. She showed her
What
feet
did
on
it
the
look
show,
like?
bare feet and all. Disgusting. Them bitches was
What?
big too. Yeah, I'm about to find a picture of them.
Oh God.
Please
Oh,
don't.
Lord.
She put
Legend,
that
you
shit
got a
on.
picture
She
of it?
put it
Pull
on
up.
TV.
A picture of what?
Hold on,
A
I'm about to
Wendy?
show
Wendy's feet.
y'all. I'm about
The
to
bottom
show
of her
Picture of that
feet.
woman's feet.
Look,
The bottom.
He actually found a photo.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Is that dry skin or she wearing socks? I can't
that
tell.
is her
Oh.
feet. And look,
Ooh.
here's another
Oh,
one.
edema. Tamia said it's called
Oh gosh.
edema. It's when your feet grow
Lymphedema.
larger
Yeah,
than
that's what it's
life.
called. Lymphedema.
Yeah.
I think
Oh
it's
well,
lymphedema.
at least I was not
Tamia said
eating something.
edema.
Look, this is on the episode. She took her foot up and put it on there.
Oh, she can lift her leg up there. Lift your leg up. I know that's
That
Yeah,
was
she
during
looked
COVID.
out of it in that picture.
Go ahead, girl. Yeah.
Now that was
Go ahead.
2020. That was back in 2020.
Oh
But
my
She was
no,
not
God.
right up
5
there.
years ago.
And
Okay.
so exactly what are they doing? Like, are they trying to like who has control of her money again?
I feel
The
like
The
bank.
Sabrina.
The bank
Sabrina
put her
The
in a
Carpenter.
system.
conservatorship.
not Sabrina
So the
Carpenter.
bank.
Don't that's how rumors get
Jan is
started. Because I'm over
crazy.
here like, what? For real?
Don't do Sabrina like
no,
that.
but that's her
Jan been
doing
being
her
messy all
appointed. What's
night.
her name? Her name is Sabrina. Her appointed.
Y'all been
Yeah.
missing Jan. I've been catching
Yo,
Jan
I
being
think it's
messy
really
and
because
touching.
she's black. Because Britney's conservatorship was not like this at all. Like I feel
Well,
like
it
it has.
was under her family.
I know that
That's
Right.
the
too.
Britney's
difference.
was different.
Yeah, I know,
Britney's
but
was her
like,
family. Wendy's was a bank, which is why people were confused because they were like, "Your bank can put you
A,
under a conservatorship."
that's what I'm thinking. I
Yes,
thought
a
it was her.
bank
Sabrina.
that's always under
It went
fire.
from their
Always got a
consumers.
lawsuit.
Who's the bank?
Wells
Is it Wells
Fargo.
Fargo?
Wells
Her.
Yep.
Fargo.
See,
Wells
this is
Fargo.
why I
Yeah,
had
Wells
to go to
Fargo
Wells
great.
Fargo. I knew I never
Well,
seen
Damn
bank with that
straight.
yeah.
bitch.
Well, at least I'll go to Broadview.
I
Jan,
got 4
ever since you
employees.
Wells
said
Fargo.
compared it to that movie, I Care a Lot, that's literally all I can think
That's
of now.
Sabrina. That
Like that is
actress is
that
Sabrina's
I think
role.
that is
Yeah.
really what's going on. If y'all
it's
haven't seen
given that.
watch the movie, then watch my review. Okay? Okay.
But I feel like
What's it called?
Check it
Wendy
out,
is being
y'all.
really
Check it
smart
I
out.
Care a
about it.
Lot. It should still be on
Wendy is
Netflix.
being smart about it. She's using her power of influence and getting that information out there so that way she could get out that situation.
Which is why they're trying to make her not go on these interviews.
Right.
Yep.
Do you think it has
She gonna
something to
expose
do
it.
with Diddy? That
We were
I mean,
saying that. We
yeah,
were saying
because
that
I
earlier
feel like
that it's a
she
possibility.
was one of the first people to tell us about Diddy, and then he ended up getting locked up. So I'm thinking,
Locked up.
But you want to know who
Don't
was
let
really
me
the first
out.
person to tell us about Diddy? She was on Baddies last season, Aubrey O'Day. She ain't never took her foot off his neck. She's been
Right.
talking about him since
But Aubrey
Diddy
hasn't
came.
really said the same things Wendy said. Aubrey alludes Wendy was spilling tea.
that's that part.
Mm-hmm.
But Aubrey wasn't really
True.
in the 90s era when the real shit was going
I
down.
know.
Aubrey was
Aubrey
only
came
there
in the
when Diddy
But
2000s.
she
came
was
out
around
after
during
Biggie died.
What was
she
Diddy
was in
came
the early thousands.
Oh, okay.
2005
I'm not
type
gonna hold you.
era.
I don't even
2005,
think
6.
it's it's definitely not Diddy himself, but it's who is tied to Diddy in these parties. But and only the people who matter
The
white people
that are tied
And didn't D
to
Wood
the
speak
Diddy,
out?
the
D Wood.
Epstein,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like the what? But it was after Aubrey O'Day, so people didn't like take it like, girl,
Wasn't
you
it
said
Dawn
that.
too?
She was. I know Dawn was, but I think D Woods
Oh no,
was.
Dawn.
She was the one. She didn't spoke. D Woods didn't speak until like I want to say a month or so ago.
No, it was like a year.
That was too
It
late,
was
boo.
2024. Yeah.
But yeah, it was recent though.
Well, yeah, because
her
it was
last name?
Dawn, because Dawn had came out and said something. I forgot what she said. And Kalina, remember Kalina from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? That
Kalina
was
is
part
a
of it.
trip. Diddy was using
Kalina said
Kalina, y'all.
I
He
didn't
was
even know
calling
she
her from the
did.
clean. She had 20 missed calls from Diddy when he was in jail. Yo, Kalina got something going on.
She know she know where all the money is at. That's what
I
it's
mean, I
going
know.
on.
You think Miami gonna get tied to
She trying her
already
best
been
to get
tied
away
to
from
it,
it, but it's
yeah.
like Carisha, you too much in there, boo.
She was with him too long and was too vocal about, oh, this is my
What up
dude.
with the baby oil? Why was there so many baby oil? Y'all can give Johnson nothing. Like, what was up with the baby oil?
That was wild.
Yeah, and then
how many cases did they find? They
It
found
was a
like
worm.
it's like
Remember the
over
photos? The
1,000.
photos, it was
$1,000.
a worm.
Yeah, and he
What
got all
it
them
is.
lawsuits, and all them lawsuits he keeps getting hit with while he's in the clique is crazy. With like minors and adults, yeah.
Why we haven't seen his mugshot yet? They were quick to give us a Krishan
Where's
mugshot.
his mugshot? And
And
why
R.
they
Kelly
say he looking
mugshot.
so skinny and gray? I want to see that. I
And
want to see
Blueface
Fort-
mugshot. Whew.
Well, he got all them tattoos.
I don't want to see
like,
him. I didn't seen Blueface prison photos. They can keep him. Keep him.
He looks
Keep the
terrible.
photos and him.
Oh,
keep
baby.
everything in the
Because he
jail.
was a
Yeah.
nice
Why he
looking young
fat?
man.
Yeah,
He
because
It's
was
not
first of
even
all, I
that.
don't know
He
what's
got
going on
all
with his
these
hairline.
jailhouse tattoos all over his
Yeah,
freaking
it's like a
face.
big three, a
He got a
clown face. I'm
Krishan
like, what is
Didn't
tattoo.
he
this
already
about?
have those?
no,
But
he
No,
got
he
them
be
while he
getting
was in
more.
prison. Yeah.
You know they using pens and
Krishan gonna do the
ink.
same thing.
No, Grant, he
No,
got a
she got
Krishan
his
tattoo
tatted on her
finally, Grant.
face, so you know she's gonna do it.
Krishan gonna do the same thing. You know, she's
stupid.
that type
Yeah.
of love I don't ever want.
Yeah,
You don't want that
especially,
kind of love, Grant?
No, because she got him
Fuck
tatted
Crazy
no.
on her
love.
face. On the side of her face. Why would you get this man tatted knowing how he treats you and your son? That's crazy.
Girl, she don't
Because Krishan
Like,
doesn't love herself. That's number one.
that
Oh my
part.
gosh.
Number
Look
one.
at Tamia.
That's where it all
Tamia said I
starts.
got something for y'all. Ew,
Yeah,
look
get that
at
off of
his head,
that.
Tamia. Tamia, look at his head
The
at the
rat
top.
face.
Let me see.
Look at
That-
it.
we don't want to see that. He look like a
don't
damn
like
rat.
But Grant, Blueface finally got a Krishan tattoo. That's why she's happy she married him
Did he for real?
over the phone.
but I thought
Did he
Carlissa
put it
was
on his
like they
face?
didn't get married.
Yeah, it's on his neck, I think.
But he
Like,
didn't
But
put
it
it
was
on his
lost
face.
in them forest
What is a
tattoos.
thank God.
tattoo? What is a tattoo? Grant, I got your name tatted on me. What that mean
Like,
now?
and you can't. And how she gonna cover that up when
You
her
have been
views fall
branded.
out? Fall
What
out.
does it
Then you know it's
mean?
gonna
Branded
happen.
for
So
life.
how you gonna
Means love,
No,
Jan.
they mean
That's
it
psychotic.
comes from
I
like
don't
a Samoan word or some type
It's
of
fuck.
word meaning to leave a mark. Like they used to tattoo marks on
Ooh.
each other so they can leave like their presence, like what they did in
Like
their
a
communities.
passion mark.
But yeah,
Krishan
they go
got
away.
like 10 of them.
People getting people's faces tattooed is not leaving a mark. That's a little creepy to me.
Yeah, but
That's
Ooh,
leaving
now
a
that y'all say
permanent
that,
You're
stain.
getting branded. If you
no,
have
but
somebody's
like
name on you, that means
everybody's
I am this person's. I belong to this person. Yes,
like,
that's
I'm
what
like,
that
I
is.
just want Krishan to cover up that tab. But
oh
you
no,
can't
y'all,
cover it up. You
now that y'all
can't.
say that, Stunner Girl got her ex face tatted on her on the back. Hopefully she got that covered up.
Stunner
Yeah, she had
girl.
her ex-husband, wherever he was,
It must
tatted
be
on her
good
back.
though, y'all. I never been broke off to the point that I'm running to the tattoo parlor. Like maybe they
No, like I just
experience is
can't
just so
tattoo
good. You
I can't
know, I'm
tattoo
just running to
people's
the tattoo
names
parlor.
and stuff on my body. I'm sorry, I cannot.
See, I thought about tattooing my ex, not his name, but his initial, because we have the same
Still
initial, and
stupid.
everybody else in my family start with that same letter too. So I was like, "Hey, it's nothing," you know. Like
Right.
my name
Girl,
started with
you
it,
still
my
gonna
mama
know
name
that's gonna
started with
be
it.
him.
It could be
Yeah.
anybody.
Right.
Yeah, that never happened though. Y'all know when Trina said, "Damn, I thank God I didn't get that tattoo." Yeah,
You had
felt
some
that.
sense then. Because
Yeah.
Krishan,
Felt
what
that.
was the
Krishan got
logic
no
Krishan was
sense.
thinking when she got that face tattoo on her face? What was she thinking? Because that was
No,
a
I'm
problem.
like,
was
girl, I'm
He
like,
loves
She
me.
wasn't.
you cover up one tattoo just to get another one.
Yeah, that was
She
the dumb
wasn't.
part for sure.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
covered up the neck
Krishan, she
tattoo,
don't.
but then when she got her that ex, the ex-boyfriend she was with, she got his name tatted on
Ronnie?
her.
Or
Not
the
Ronnie, the other dude that she was with after she had the baby. It was some, I don't know what he was.
I know who you're talking about. But
Yeah, but
he
she
was
got
like a
his name
rapper.
tatted on her.
Oh, the white guy who was rapping.
What?
No,
She
it was
got
Not the white guy. The
no,
other
it was
guy.
some
Mobo.
black
What's
guy
his
she
name?
was with.
Mobo.
Mabu.
Mabu,
Oh,
yeah.
Mabu.
Yeah, but it wasn't him. It was some black dude she was with after she had the baby. She got the neck tattoo covered and got his name tatted on her somewhere. Then got back with Blueface and got the face tattoo when he got locked up.
But yeah, some people don't. Some people think that a tattoo though is just a tattoo, and like I say, I can get it covered up or I can get it
No,
removed.
but like
Some
she
people
has
don't.
it on the
Some people don't really, especially if you have a lot already. Some people don't even really care for real.
yeah, but she has it on the side of her face. You
But her
cannot cover
face
that
though,
shit.
Like I
Bring
said,
her
some
face.
people think a tattoo is like, oh, it's just a tattoo. Some people just don't value it how other people do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like I know
Grant.
people who don't have tattoos at all because of, oh, my body's my temple
Me.
type ish. And I know people
I'm
who
one of
have
them.
some.
That's me.
See? And I have a few. So it's like, you know, like, but I'm
Grant,
one of
so
the
if a
people who
girl
like,
tats your face
if
on
I
her, are you
tattoo, it's
leaving?
meaningful. And some people just like, well, I just get tattooed for how I feel.
I
Wait,
get
what
tattoos
is
for
it? Wait,
fun.
what did you ask him?
That sounds crazy.
Exactly, Legend, for fun.
Do y'all have any final thoughts? Y'all can talk about baddies and y'all final thoughts. Y'all go
What's
one
there
by
to
one.
talk about?
I don't know if y'all
So
want to.
Betty's Africa. So Biggie has to do like her last little big one at these auditions to see if they'll probably bring her back. But
They're not
please don't
bringing
bring her back.
They're not.
She
Please
ain't coming
don't bring
back.
her
She
back.
fought Diamond, but she ain't gonna be in Natalie house because her and Natalie beefing. So she probably be off next season. You ain't coming to Diamond house. You ain't gonna be in Natalie house. Got to go, ho.
Yeah, I just really hope like what Grant
Well, I
said.
don't know.
really hope they
Diamond
don't
and
bring. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
my bad. I was about to say Diamond apologized to Biggie after the auditions.
But you know
So.
how Biggie likes to be a victim when she 99
Oh Lord.
started that shit.
But Diamond said she threw something at her, which is, you know, she started it. So
The
she
glass of
apologized for
water.
it.
But
Yeah.
okay, she might have started the
He looked
physical
dry, you know.
altercation, but like Biggie
Not
started with her
dry.
saying that she was a
Mhm,
fake
a
ass
little
bitch, you a
thirsty.
fake ass bitch. It's only so many times you're gonna tell me that I'm fake that I'm not gonna pop off.
Is that Samaya? Oh, Samaya, you so
Pop
20.
off.
Yeah, but like what
You
Grant
said
said,
pop
I
out.
really
Somebody,
hope
you
that
should have
Betty's
been to the. You
Africa
should
they
have went
don't
to the
bring.
auditions.
She not old
Yeah.
enough.
I'm not old enough.
She's too young.
Wow,
Yeah.
get that
They got
thing.
Ming Lee
Can't
on
do
there.
it.
Ming Lee is on Baddies Gone Wild.
Okay, but
Ming
that
Lee
seems
is
like
different.
Ming
she's
Lee
in a
is
whole different
Minaj.
country.
Oh, that's true. It's
Ming
legal to
Lee is a
drink over there, y'all.
Minaj.
17 and up, I think. They start young.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, but like I don't really hope that next season on Baddies Africa they don't bring half of the cast back. Like we know Rolly, Scotty, and Natalie gonna be back because for some reason they like bringing this bitch on Rolly and Scotty. We know why she's back.
She's popping
And, Tesehki, please don't bring this bitch back.
Jen?
What you say,
I
Jen?
don't want her back either, but like if they're gonna bring Lex, Summer, and Dolly, you gotta bring her back because that's a storyline right there in itself.
Oh, they already said somebody that works because Fusan that be on there. He already says that those three are coming back. I was like, of course they're gonna bring
Yeah,
them
they
back.
definitely.
Of course.
Yeah, I
Of
just
course
watched
they
what you
are.
did.
We already knew that.
I
Like
mean, that's the only reason she did. A girl was on her knees more than standing. Please.
oh,
That's why her knees always so red.
Who?
Scotty's.
Scotty.
Scotty with the body.
Yeah. So
Not
okay,
too
so
much
they're
of
gonna
my
bring. So
cottage
that's
cheese,
what.
Bling.
sister.
So that's what 6 people I just named. Then
I
y'all
mean, they
want them to bring Jazz and the rest of them back.
I don't want
They
Jazz
can't
to
bring
come
half
back.
of
Jazz
these people
coming
back.
back?
Jazz
Hold
don't
on.
need to
All
come
right,
back.
Movie Bay got a point.
like
Movie
she
Bay,
was
you
good for
right.
one
Because if
season.
they just bringing all these different
Jazz don't need to come
wrangles,
back.
what is going
Cause
on?
like
Jazz?
she don't fit it. She don't fit in.
She's baddie, but she don't need to come back on
She
Baddies.
Like
nah.
she fits in like
She
the
don't fit in
aesthetic, but
because a
she
lot
don't
of these
fit
girls are not baddies. Let's
that
talk
part.
about
That's
Jazz.
I want a Love and Hip Hop wherever she from, Detroit.
Oh,
There
they
Didn't
you
they
go.
try to
usually
do
do
something
that,
like that,
yeah.
but it got
I
shut
think
down?
I
so.
want P to come back, but I don't
Just
It
like
think
was
they
Love
did
and
for
Hip Hop
Houston.
Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Love and Hip Hop DMV, so I can be on
You
there.
know who would be good on this show?
You do
Who I love on Love and Hip
you do
Hop?
music?
You know
I
who would be
would.
good? Jan do music. Yeah, Jan, get on there. Love and Hip
I
Hop
would.
Baltimore.
Come on, Jan. You want to
Right.
But
collab?
y'all
We
know
can
who
do
would be
music.
good
Yes.
on this show?
I got a few
From
songs
Love
I
and
can
Hip Hop.
sing you.
I'm serious,
Wait,
Legend.
can y'all?
I
He's
rap.
trying to say something.
Grant
Sorry,
wants to
Y'all
say
want to know
something.
who's good? Who would be good on Baddies from Love and Hip Hop?
Who?
Brooke.
Yeah.
Brooke
Brooke, Love and Hip Hop
Valentine.
Hollywood.
But Brooke is
Brooke
up
was
there
a
in age
troll,
too.
boy.
No,
She's
I
a
love
Brooke
Brooke
troll.
was a
Valentine, but she is up there in age. She's
troll.
40. Ain't she?
Who?
Ain't she
Brooke
like
She'll
is
39?
probably act the Hey.
Tommy the same age and she still showing up.
But
Wait,
Tommy is
Brooke
a
is the
special
one who
guest.
said girl
Valentine.
fight is about to be a what?
Yep.
Girl
Girl
fight.
Girl
fight.
fight.
She go
She is
Tommy's a
corny.
special
Hey,
guest, but then it was even
She
more
look
than
hey,
Tommy on
damn
the
good
show
too.
fighting Stunner Girl, even though
hey.
Stunner Girl's
She don't
20
I
and
look
love
Tommy is
Brooke.
40.
30.
I love
She
me some Brooke
don't.
too.
That's why
She
I'm
don't
so.
look
That's
40.
I'm
You right,
jaggy.
Tamia.
I love me
Look,
Mornice too.
she look young
Like
and
No,
Ivy.
I don't
Oh,
want a lot of
Masika.
Masika
love in hip hop.
50.
That show done got ran to the
Masika.
ground.
Masika
Masika's
I'm talking
old
about
too.
somebody
too.
that can
Grant, why you
read
want all these
somebody
old
down.
ex-reality stars on this show? All these are old.
Because they would be entertaining.
Cause
Put them
like
They
on
wouldn't just be
Auntie's
all about
podcast.
fighting. We would get good moments. Like
Masika
those
is going to
two
leave
with
I thought
ligaments
mid-season.
she was
I
frozen.
see
from
Masika
Beverly
leaving mid-season.
I would club for
And
Masika.
I do
Masika's a
miss
Zeus.
Masika's reads
She's
though, because
Zeus
she knows to whittle
affiliated.
nails
She was
down.
on the conversation.
But did she sue
Y'all
them?
remember that?
She
She
sued them.
did. She
She
ain't
sued
staying
them
that
though.
whole
Probably
season.
did.
They going to walk up. Zeus going to get they looking
No, the
at.
way
We don't
she
want
Let
went
Masika going on
in
here
Masika
talking
get
though,
about
on
Fetty
there.
Wap that's in
you
jail.
just
She didn't
got
come on here talking about
sucked
her
and
baby daddy like
plucked.
Nunu.
That still lives rent free. You just got sucked and plucked.
Who said that?
Please.
Oh,
Which
yeah, that's what she said.
Name
But yeah,
Who
but
you talking
Masika gonna
about?
try to be like Nunu, gonna come here
The
talking about
Brooke
her baby daddy.
Ashley?
We don't care about Fetty Wap no more.
Yeah, we
the
don't. Right.
Please.
Jay, you crazy. you know Brooke is too bougie to be on this show.
I know,
I
but I
love me
want
some
her to
the
get
Brooke
on
Ashley.
TV too. She
Oh,
funny and
T
They
she
Dog
still
about
on
Brooke
Love
from
and
read.
Hip Hop. They
Basketball
still got
Wives.
Love and Hip Hop
Yeah,
Miami
Brooke,
going.
I
They over
love
there.
Brooke Ashley.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
it's still
do.
Brooke from
going. It's
Basketball
on sixth
Wives.
season.
She fight too.
Oh,
Who?
Grant, who from the challenge should come on
Brooke from
Baddies?
Basketball Wives.
Oh, the
Y'all
challenge.
know, I
Nobody.
want to kind of see
What about Ashley?
Angela come on
And
from BGC.
Davon.
Ashley can't fight.
No,
Devon is
Davon.
grown.
Davon,
got
I
a
would not
daughter.
want Davon on Baddies.
Like
I don't
any
play
Hell
about
I
no.
think
I would
I
never.
want
I don't
Jamie
play
and
about Davon.
Jazz.
Y'all think I don't play about Anna and Jayla? I don't play about Davon. Like I would
That
go up to
part.
the Baddies set to
Because I
whoop
don't
ass
think
about
Davon fights like she used to back in the
That
day.
part.
So
No, I
Davon
just
might
Devon
get
is
beat.
grown. She got a child. Devon ain't doing no stupid shit like that.
So was
all the
Michelle.
baddies are mothers though,
Natalie
Jim.
is grown and got a child.
Yeah, they got
Chloe
both
grown and got a
She's a different
child.
type of grown. She's a different type
Tommy
of
got
grown.
two
With
kids.
Christ.
I just
I don't know why
want
I brought
Jamie.
that
I
over here,
want
but you know.
Jamie and Jazz. I want Jamie and Jazz. Why the hell have they haven't been on Baddies?
I do want Jamie and Jazz.
Maybe they ain't run
Yeah,
that
the only
check
reason,
up.
like, I want them to bring like more
Mhm.
bad girls. I just don't want them bringing no bad girls over here who's gonna tarnish their names. Like Christina
Who?
tarnished her name. Camilla doing the most. Persuasion
Oh
tarnished her name.
yeah.
Jayla, you is on the down slope as well. So all these baddies they keep bad girls club they keep bringing over here. They ain't doing
It's
this
like
TV.
they ruined their reputation.
I
Yep.
wouldn't
Brie.
say Christina
Yeah.
tarnished her name. I
I
feel like
wouldn't
they
think
tarnished
so.
Christina's
Christina was
name.
loved,
But I
but she
feel what you're
came
saying.
corny when she came over here. I don't know what the fuck happened because she used to be so loved and then
It
she
was
got
it was some behind the scenes stuff with Christina.
Lemmy.
So she was
They
really
That's
said
all. Like, I feel like
Christina
little
gave
Jay
up the
Scotty.
tarnished her
goods.
name.
Because
Yeah,
originally
Christina gave up the
Christina
goods.
and
She was
Lemmy
Scotty
were.
before Scotty.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
that's
was
what they
Scotty.
said.
Yeah.
From
Christina.
BDC9.
Christina, because
Christina
she did an
Rome.
interview with
Oh,
Choice
her. That
TV
Christina.
like
I
a
thought
few
y'all was
years
talking about
ago and
Christina from
explained what
BBC
happened.
15.
Yeah, but then she went.
Mm.
Then she
Ew.
went. Then she went out to dinner with this nigga. Why did you do
Yeah,
that?
I know. And they gave her a check. Lemmy and Natalie gave her a check when they took her
Well,
out to
where's
dinner.
Christina
That's
at?
why
Bring her
she
back.
went.
So if
She
Christina
got
comes back, that
married
means
and
Scotty
she has
can
check.
leave.
a baby.
Oh damn! I
She
feel like
just
if
had a
Christina come
baby.
back, that means
Yup.
Scotty
Yeah,
can
she
leave.
just had her baby.
I rather
Girl,
see
Scotty
Christina
need
because
to
I kind of like
stay.
her.
No, don't let up on Scott. If Christina comes, Scotty can take a break. Nope.
Yep, Scotty can take
Keep
a
Scotty
break.
there.
Take a
Keep
break.
Please.
standing in
Yeah,
that
but
back
like
closet, hole.
Lemmy loves him his
Not the closet.
Scotty.
He loves his prized piece of pizzazz. Okay, he
Not
loves
to
that
say.
bitch.
You like some lights.
He
Tamia,
likes
did you
some
have any
Light
final
meat.
thoughts?
Yeah, Tamia, we keep cutting you off. We sorry.
Did you have
I
any
Oh,
No,
final
it's all
yeah.
right.
know.
I was
Let
just adding
Tamia
my
come
little 2 cents
through.
in the background.
Did you have any final thoughts?
Not on Baddies, but I don't know if you
On
all
anything?
saw, there was recently a video about this young Black teen who was like, something happened in her classroom that I don't want to say on YouTube because
No,
it's
I
Oh, I
sensitive.
saw
saw
it.
it. Was
White
it was
boy.
it with the
Yes.
Asian boy?
When he
Was it
knocked
the
her
Asian
out.
boy? Yep,
Yes.
he knocked
I
her
didn't see
I don't know
clean
if
that.
out.
you
I
all
did
saw
not
that.
like that. I
I
saw
saw
it on
that on
I
Twitter.
didn't see
Twitter.
that.
Y'all
He
gotta send
knocked
that
her
to me. I didn't
clean
see
out,
it.
y'all.
I was
I'm
busy
telling
last
you, if
night.
I was her brother, I would
Hold on,
be
what
Well,
behind
happened?
G
bars.
Black
hosting next week,
I'm gonna
girl.
bring
y'all.
that.
G
I'm gonna bring
hosting
it for the
that.
next.
Okay,
Yeah.
bring it for next week. Bring it for next week.
Black
But
I
all
would
right,
be
girl.
y'all. Thank you,
Movie
behind
bag. When
callers.
I
bars.
tell
You
y'all,
Bye.
he
hear
was
me?
Bye. Have a
knocking
good night,
her.
y'all.
Y'all too.
Oh,
Bye.
Wait, Tamia,
oh,
you
God.
stay. Let Tamia
Have a
stay. What
good.
happened?
Right, what's
I
We
would be
saving it for next
behind
week.
bars. Tamia, go ahead and say it.
Oh.
But Tamia can talk
So,
about it. We can bring it up though.
basically
don't
what had
know.
happened was, I don't know, they just showed he was like putting his hands on her. He moved her face towards his crotch area. It was very
Hands down.
disgusting, and the fact that
Nobody
everybody
helped
in the
either, y'all.
classroom was clowning, calling her
They were
black
recording it.
N-words. They were
Where
recording
were
it.
the
There was no
teachers?
teacher involvement. And as a teacher, that was very disheartening to see. And the fact that I teach in a majority black and brown school, but that wouldn't even have
Right.
happened because
Do
it
you
would have
feel
been
me?
shut down. So the fact that happened to that young woman, and the school, apparently the school is a trash
Wow.
school. They
They're
don't really do
avoiding
any
it.
disciplinary. Yet they're
Yeah,
not doing
they're
anything. So
avoiding
now
it.
And that
everybody's
nigga's
trying to
pants
get
was
it going.
Y'all, it's
his
gonna hurt y'all
pants were
feelings. That girl
down.
gets
Like if you
knocked
look at the
out. A little
video,
black girl.
she got knocked out. Yeah, he knocked her out, and his pants were down, drawers down, ready to have her down. I'm like, and they sitting there recording it, laughing. I'm telling you, if that was my
It's a
sister,
stigma.
I'm telling you, I would be
Yeah,
behind
it's
bars.
a stigma that black women are so strong and they can take a punch and this and that. That's not true.
Disgusting.
I'm just saying that for anybody who
Yes,
watch and think that it's not
I'm
true.
trying to find the video.
I agree.
Don't do that stuff thinking that a type of color person is stronger than another person. Whatever was said, I read a comment saying, "Oh,
Wow.
she called him a name." What is a name? He physically attacked her. She was trying to defend herself, but girl, it's no way. Wait till y'all see the height difference too. It was no
Please,
I'm about
y'all
to.
put it in
I
the group
just found.
chat.
I'm
I
about
need
to
to
send
see
it
this
to you,
video.
Legend.
Send it, put it in the group chat because I didn't
Legend,
even
I'm
see
sending it
it.
to you on Twitter.
Thank you,
Okay.
You
Tamia.
can put it up
cleared
there. I'm about
her,
to send it to
y'all.
you on Twitter.
And look, Tamia, the gross part too, when she's knocked down, people come over and you see them like, oh, what happened?
They're
Type
laughing
of
and
thing.
stuff.
Like,
That shit was. Legend, look on Twitter. I just
Crazy.
literally sent you the video.
Well,
Okay.
that done
Are
pissed
you
me
go?
off.
You gonna put this on for next week? Or the
I'm pretty
week?
sure it'll be a development. Well, we're gonna take a break next week.
Now we taking a break.
I say
this
it's
is
best we
Greek
take a
week.
break
Okay.
to give us a little bit of time.
Oh, okay.
Because once we finish the rotation, do a week and then come back the following week. That's what I would like to do. Give us a week off
Okay,
in
that's
between
fine.
Can do
segments.
Let's
that.
talk about this after the live.
So,
I think
so we would come back during the 28th, not the 21st.
the following week, not this coming week, but the one.
So the upcoming week is
It's
the
the 28th.
21st.
Yeah, the 28th. The week of the 28th. So we'll be back the
28th. So
28th.
the end of the
And we'll
month.
be on
Okay.
mine. End of the month. So we'll do the
Well,
full
all right,
rotation.
y'all. I'm gonna say
Give a
thank you
break,
to
and then come
everybody
back.
that came out, that showed love. I'm sorry about the internet connection. I think it was G. He
You
did
did good
the
though.
voodoo.
Shut the fuck up.
He did the voodoo on me.
Nigga,
He
that
was
was
Judy
you.
for the night, and he said, "Wi-Fi be gone," and it
That
went
was all that
out a
karma
few
for that shit
times,
you've been talking.
but it's working out.
Legend. It was Nunu. Bull egg.
Yeah,
Nunu was
Yep.
Nunu was. But make sure that y'all
But
like, comment,
tag.
subscribe, and show some love to Movie Bay, January, and Grant, and also to our callers. Love y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank
Thumbs up
y'all.
the video.
Have a great weekend.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.
Nah, I forgot. He had.